Get into the liquor.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We're live. Welcome to PREECAAAP UFC Vegas 86. See, you're already cheersing. I'm gonna have to go get a beer after this, but yeah, after we're doing this early. Usually we do this after the face-offs, right? So we can see how they look on against each other. But tomorrow I'm going to watch some regional scene fighting at Combat FC, Combat 6 or something. Watch my boy Don Shanis. Unfortunately, I don't know if he's gonna get it done. But anyway, he's got a tough match. But anyway, so we're gonna do this pre-cap, the prediction show tonight, which we usually do on Friday, just so get it out of the way. And I want to place some good bets too. Coming off a couple tough weeks, right? You and me. Well, last week was pretty good. The Canada thing, that wasn't that bad for me. But this past weekend, boy, I went to the negative a little bit. my betting accounts, my online betting bank rolls took a little damage. So I'm going to try to make it back this week. Oh, and there he is. There he is. What do you do? What do you do? What did I just say before we started? I'm like, you owe somebody a T-shirt.
Well, man, slide in my DMs.
Congratulations on first place in Tapology last week. And if you private message me or Dave on Instagram, your address and your size, one of us will send you a T-shirt. Okay.
Well done, simple man. Brought it home. Actually,
good. About time. I've never seen your name at the top spot. I'm like, holy, if anyone deserves it, Mr. Who's Blacker, he deserves it. He's simple man is always one's like, who's blacker?
And you gotta admit, like the Tapology group. Hang on a second. Let me bring it up here. We got over 120 people in the Tapology group right now.
That's like awesome.
We're like the top 12 or top 10 in Tapology groups. It's amazing, guys.
Wow, that's MMA got like 2,000, but so anyway. But that's a good accomplishment, Dave. 120. Don't knock it.
All right, we're still
good.
We're still top 10 in Tapology. All right. So yeah, Gold Milk has 860, but I don't have we do not have the platform Moss does, but still, regardless, 120 murderers, like all good pickers. Everybody in here is good. And Simple Man, the cream rises.
I didn't even know about the softcore porn thing. News to me, man. I like all that crazy outside the UFC news that I enjoy that. And you just give me your damn address and we'll send you a T-shirt. You know what? I'm gonna go into Teesprings. I'm gonna make a new a pre-cap shirt. I have recap shirts, but I'm gonna do pre-cap because this is that's our new thing now. It's like premonition. It's like a recap before it even happens of the event. So it's quirky. I like it. All right, good. Get a whole wardrobe. Do it. I'm getting one from Dave and Real Fight Picks. They're starting to provide me with a bunch of gear. Anyway,
I'm still rocking my. We can go OG. This is what you need to make it.
Yeah, that is an OG one. That is definitely OG.
Right here, man. It's my wardrobe.
That's one of the originals. I won a T-shirt last week, didn't I, Dave? I did.
Yeah, you did. It's in your closet already.
I did. I forgot what fight it was, but
it's in your closet already because I went overboard last time.
All right, I'll take that. You did buy me an extra shirt.
Yeah, I went overboard last time.
Oh, you better buy an extra shirt and you get free shipping.
Yeah, just exactly
it was your boy Blake Builder did not.
Oh God!
Do it. Not against Jong Yong Lee. That dude, the Tiger, he is a beast. The Korean Tiger,
horrible
beast. I'm a fan now. I'm a fanboy. I wish I picked him on the unranked contender. He's freaking awesome. I like him.
Blake
dominated Blake Builder, made him look like your girlfriend. Okay. All right, let's go. Dave, no, we, I said I'll throw in for a shirt for you, buddy. I'll buy it if Dave's all right. He's fine. He's rich. Don't let him
What?
fool you. Don't let him fool you. He's rich.
After the last 2 weekends,
Whatever. Silver spoon, baby.
bet against my picks, guys. Bet against my picks. You'll do well.
Okay. All right. We learned more about how bad Blake is rather than how good Lee is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
very bad.
That Lee, he impressed me. I was like, yeah. All right. Anyway, Simple Man, I'm coming down to your area next week. I have to go to Center Monriches, Long Island. I think I'm driving right by Staten Island to get there. Anyway, back to this. So UFC Vegas 86. This is the most thrown together card I've seen all year. And it looks like it was just Sean Shelby and what's the other guy's name? The one with the glasses, Hunter Campbell. Sean Shelby, Hunter Campbell were just like, here, man. How about Ferdy Garcia? Let's throw him in there. For real. That's what this card looks like. But anyway, we're gonna go through it. Hey, I think there might be some spots where we might be able to make some of that money back that we lost last week. So let's get into it. The curtain jerker, unless it's changed. I have Daniel Marcos against Aori Chilang. Aori Chilang. That I mean, people like to say Archie Lang, Archie something, but it's Aori Chilang. That's how it's pronounced. The Mongolian murderer is coming in here with his double-digit losses, trying to take on an undefeated Daniel Marcos. Interesting little fight here. Archie Lang, man, what's his? Let's look at his last 5. Okay, he's coming off a win against let me pull this
Archie
up.
Lang.
Archie Lang.
Archie
Johnny
Lang.
Munoz Jr. Unanimous decision. That was a tough one, man. I did pick Johnny Munoz Jr. too, so I lost a little money there. Eamon Zahabi, that one he should have won. Before that, or he should have won, but he lost. That one's I lost money on Archie Lang, whatever. Jay Perrin, Cameron Elts, those guys he should have beat. And look at the Cody Durden, Jeff Molina. Oh, Jeff Molina, that's your boy. they both took care of business. So I mean, Archie Lang, he's kind of like that Asian veteran gatekeeper style type. Like just to, we got this hot coming prospect, Daniel Marcos, undefeated. This is a good test for him. I don't know if he's ever faced anybody the caliber of Archie Lang. Let's see. No, well, Davey Grant, that was a decent win. Split decision, though, and I do recall that if you were watching that decision, you were sweating either way because it could have went either way. Before that, he has a Simon Oliveira. When was that? 2023 Teixeira versus Hill. I don't remember that fight, but 18-4 guys. Good. Before that, he was in Contender Series, and prior to that, he was regional scene called Sparta. So, and these guys are, cab drivers and hot dog salesmen. So I don't really know what's going on with the Sparta 300 Sparta. It's corny. It's after that movie, right? Where's this out of? Peruvian regional scene. But anyway, the David Grant, that's a good win, I suppose. Split decision. And same with that knees to the body, same in Oliveira. That's a pretty good win there. Don't show too much of this, Dave. That's why we walk that fine line of copyright infringement every week. Every week we're walking. I had to trim off 50 seconds of the Randy Brown versus Francisco Trinidad, or who was it?
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, I had to cut off like 50 seconds. Otherwise, they weren't going to let me show the last week's recording. But regardless, I think Daniel Marcos is going to keep his undefeated record. I like Archie Lang's experience, and I like he has that forward style. He comes forward, but man, he's kind of plodding and slow. I don't think his volume's that good at all, if I remember correctly. I think his volume sucks. He's kind of like a thinking like he wants to counter attack. That's how he gets it done, I do believe. But Daniel Marcos, is this who we got up right there? Is that you're doing little clips of him?
Yeah, a little Daniel Marcos upcoming thing, just showing a little bit of him against Davey Grant.
I don't know what the exact seconds we can show, but I wouldn't go past like I don't know what the threshold is. I'm nervous. Maybe 5. I don't know. I don't even know. I'll count to 5 Mississippi. We'll test it. 1 Mississippi. I'm just playing. Okay, Molina blows. He sure does. It's been caught on film. Marcos, too clean for Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker is fun. Archie Bunker is one of the most racist human beings ever, and that's why that's the key to his success. Real life, true story. It's fun to watch because he stands in the pocket. Dave, you're fearless. And then real fight, he had to correct his your. He's being a grammar Nazi of his own his own chat. Okay. So yeah, do you have stats, Dave? Can we see the volume? Because I got a feeling Daniel Marcos is gonna out volume this dude by this Archie Bunker Lang. What we got here?
All right, here we go. Daniel Marcos, strikes landed per minute, 4.88 versus 5.31. So in theory, similar volume. Similar volume. Now, mind you, strike absorbed, 3.70, negative striking ratio. Sorry, positive striking ratio for Daniel Marcos. Ari Lang is on a even to negative striking ratio, 5.56 strike absorbed.
Okay.
Striking is pretty much similar, 46 to 50. The defense, a little bit better defense for Daniel Marcos. He does have that bob and weave type of thing. Now, the only issue I have is that Daniel Marcos does not have that much experience on the ground. Ari Lang, however, with his career, has some stats piled up here. 1.64 takedown average per 15 minutes compared to 0.40. Now, having said that, Ari Lang only has a 46% takedown accuracy, and Marcos has an 89% takedown defense. So it's going to be interesting to see. I have to watch a little bit more footage to see how Ari Lang's takedowns are and how Daniel Marcos can stuff that takedown. And that'll be what I'll be doing right after.
We're going to figure out who wins this fight. The Graham. That's how we're going to figure. We have to see how they're training, who's ready. Because you got to remember, your boy Archie Lang, he's coming from Mongolia. I don't know if he's been in the Mongolian tundra training or who he's. Oh, great hat. Okay, let's check it out. The hat is killer, right? That one too. That's not him, is it?
That's his dad.
Yeah, that's his hat. That's a killer hat. Okay, so got some Venom gear going upstairs to the gym. Upstairs. All right. Does it have any does it have any places or anything in the comment section?
Let me see it. Coach, where is this?
I don't know.
Anybody recognize this gym, guys?
What it's listed on Zindu Martial Arts Club. That's what it says on Tapology. Zindu Martial Arts Club in Shaanxi, China.
Well, this is.
So I don't know.
He's training in old school gym with Coach. He's training in
Asia. Is that Asia or is he the stateside doing this?
This is stateside.
Old school. I see that. Old school gym. Huh. Man, what a big head he's got. Big forehead.
Very sponsored by Hatsu.
Look at that egg. He's got a big old egg head. Oh, great. Looked it up because I can't be on the show. It's 6 seconds. I knew it was something like that. So you can show a clip more than 6 seconds.
I got 5 seconds.
5, yeah, like I said, I'm going to count 5 Mississippi.
Yeah. All right.
But only if you find something. I think we don't have time to go through and filter through the best 5 seconds of a fight. But this crap you can show through, they're not going to, you can't get punished for throwing Instagram. I don't know. He's looking okay, but just we're going to check out Daniel Marcos. Is that in the back of a limo? Yes.
Yep.
Look, even in that one picture with all his boys right there, still got the stupid hat. I love it. I love it. Well, every picture he's got that hat on. That's great. Okay, Daniel Marcos, Soncora. What the hell does that mean? I was going to search that. Soncora.
Real fight picks, Sankara. Let's go.
Hmm?
You got to hold up your end of this chat.
Soncora definition. Let's see. Soncora, right? See? Yeah. I don't know. It's part of Mexico, I guess. Is he from Mexico? Yes, right? Oh, he's Peruvian. He's from Peru. Soncora. I wonder when that means. But nice matching sweatsuit. Doesn't drive. He's in the back seat. UFC PI. He's going to Performance Institute. That's the Cobra pose and the extended side angle. Those are 2 yoga poses he was doing there. Extended side angle and the Cobra I saw. Now he's doing a little ground and pound. Yeah. Tannin. I'm gonna go with the undefeated Soncora, Daniel Marcos. I don't know. Archie Lang, I think he's starting to slow down a bit. He's kind of weathered. Double-digit losses. You know I hate that. So yeah. Daniel Marcos, my pick. We got to see what the odds are. And Dave, you can give your pick right now since I'm going to check out these odds.
Well, I kind of like the fact that, you know what, Daniel Marcos is in Vegas. He's going to the PI. He's in that fighter zone where, you know what, he trains every day. He's a professional fighter. This is all he does. He's in Vegas. He is.
Archie Lang does as well, Dave.
I get it. But this guy is up and coming, 15-0. Man, just the UFC's giving him the opportunity. It's up to him whether he wants to take it or not. The guy's been working hard. He's coming from Peru as a professional fighter. Yeah. How many people from a small town in Peru as a professional fighter are going to go bring him to Vegas, get the
Claudio Puelles? I mean, I think there's a couple more I could throw out there, but he's one of them, I think.
But never like this. And this guy is a professional fighter. He's not a gatekeeper. He's an up and comer.
There's fight events going on right now. It's called the BFL 79. I don't even know what the hell that is. Thursday, tonight, right now. What the hell is that? BFL.
BFL. I've got LFA, which is
that's coming Saturday. I think
LFA is tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow, LFA and CFFC and ACA. But right now, tonight, Thursday, BFL. Never heard of any of these people on the card. But anyway, go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're not. So, yeah, I mean, I'm leaning towards the up-and-comer as far as I'm concerned. It'll be interesting to see him in the weigh-ins, to see how that plays out in the face-offs. But, yeah, I'll throw my money for the up-and-comer on this one. 15-0. Moderate favorite. He's at minus 210 right now. I mean, we'll have to see how he weighs in, but let's have a look at the odds for him.
Power Slap is tomorrow.
Where is he? Yeah, minus 250.
You know, the NCAA wrestling team tournament, college team tournaments are on right now. Octagon this Saturday. Here it is, UFC. Okay, I got 217 for Archie Lang and minus 257 for Daniel Marcos. I cannot lay that kind of money on. I mean, I think he's going to win. He's my Tapology pick, but I'm staying away from betting. I've learned to not just willy-nilly bet everything that goes right across my face. I will throw him in a parlay probably, but I'm not going to like straight bet this fight, especially at minus 257. I don't bet negative numbers, guys. I can only bet plus money. So that's that. All right. So Dave, we're both on that same side, right? The Daniel Marcos. Until I know otherwise, but right now. Okay. Yeah. Moving up the card, we got newcomer Hyder Emil, 8-0, taking on our boy Fernie Garcia. Now everybody's kind of like putting down Fernie because he's recency biased. He's been doing kind of shitty, right? What's it? Is he winless in? No, he's got like one win, I think, in the UFC. Let me check it out. Fernie.
Now, mind you, have a look down here, guys, real quick. Hyder Emil was supposed to fight Nurendambiak. Thank you, Ranj, please.
Yeah.
Nurendambiki.
Nurendambiki.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. What happened with that? He withdrew or something?
Yeah, exactly. So Fernie Garcia is taking this on short notice. Just a heads up.
Short notice, and I think he's going up a weight class, right? He is, because he's what weight is this at? 145. Yes, Fernie Garcia is a bantamweight fighter. Keep that in mind too. So up a weight class and short notice against an undefeated fighter. However, let's make an argument for good old Fernie. Okay.
No, he's a favorite. He's a favorite, guys.
No, he's not.
Favorite. Yes, he's coming off of 3 losses. Have a look here on.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yes, it is. And I don't even. Yes. Oh no. Fernie Garcia
told you
plus that, 1. Okay.
Yeah, Tapology's wrong.
Tapology's got him as a favorite.
Yeah, he's not. I would have jumped all over that too. But no, he's definitely plus money. If Hyder Emil was plus money, I would jump all over it. But all right, can I make my argument for Fernie now? Yes. Anyway, the underdog, definitely underdog, Fernie Garcia. Now everyone's shitting on him because he has yet to have a win in the UFC. His last win was in Contender Series, where he took out Joshua Weems round 1. Nice win, got him into the UFC. But then Journey Newsom exposed him, unanimous decision. I think Journey Newsom took him down, I think, like 3 times in that fight. Then Brady Highstand also out-wrestled him, got the unanimous decision. Then he faced the beast from the East, Rinya Nakamura, phenomenal wrestler, phenomenal jiu-jitsu out of Japan. He's my unranked contender number 2 pick, I think, that I picked. And that was unanimous decision too. You know why they're all unanimous decisions? Because Fernie Garcia is a Mexican, and Mexicans do not get knocked out. And they don't get finished either. They don't get subbed either. Look at, I think Rinya Nakamura, didn't he have him like almost like submitted in round 1 of that fight? But nope. Fernie Garcia is not going to quit. Nope. He struggled his way through and did not take. He has yet to take a finished loss. Has he ever been finished? On Tapology,
2018
losses. He's never been finished, Mr. Fernie Garcia. Never
2018. 2018. He's been choked out 3 times.
Who?
By Joy Roy, Kashif Soran, and Jeremiah Castillo.
Are you talking about who?
Fernie Garcia.
Who do you choke? What are you looking at, Dave? Let me hold on. What are you looking at?
Okay, Fernie Garcia.
Go down.
10-4.
Where he's been choked out.
He's been choked out. Oh, I'm sorry. He choked people out. I apologize. He finished.
Yeah. Okay.
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. I apologize. My bad.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Obviously, all decisions are losses are decisions.
I hear a lot of that. My bad. All right, back to what first you fucked up and said he was the favorite.
Well, that
was favorite. He's got 3 coming off 3 back-to-back losses, and he's the favorite. I'm like, no, he's not.
5 picks.
Look at he's been submitted 3 times.
All right, I even looked at his last 3.
Okay, back to my defense of Fernie Garcia.
Homeboy, odds look at this
3 losses, but he has yet to be finished. Now he's taking on this dude, unproven dude, just because he looks like a beast and his name's Hurricane Hyder Emil, 8-0, never lost yet. So let's look at take a closer look at Mr. Hyder. Oh, what's his name? Hyder Emil. Okay. This last fight, Contender Series, Emras Sonmez, unanimous decision. All right. Chase Gibson. I I've heard that name. Oh, LFA. That's okay. And he was a headliner there. LFA. Chase Gibson was 11-5.
Now he's
Okay.
13-6.
Interesting. Devontae Sewell, that's a LFA. But then look at the cans. So you can debate and say, hey, Mr. Emil is unproven. Yeah, Fernie's lost, but he's lost to people that have a name that everybody knows. Those Rinya Nakamura is a beast, and Brady Highstand's a decent wrestler, decent all-around guy. And who's the other? Journey Newsom. Journey Newsom's got that veteran. He's like gatekeeper. He's like a jobber veteran, like, experienced veteran. So these guys, Emra Sonmez, Chase Gibson's best guy. He's the only one I've ever heard of that out of this resume. So I don't know. I think I might have to go against the grain and stand on an island by myself and take old Fernie, the Mexican, never been finished, only loses decisions, but he's been in the UFC, and something's telling me this might be Hyder might shit in everybody's parlay, but I just don't like he's going up a weight class. So he's going from bantamweight to featherweight, and it's on like a week notice or something, like, or wonder how long he's been, like, it's short notice too, so it's only a couple weeks of camp. Where's he train out of?
Who?
Fortis is always ready. Those guys down in Dallas, Texas, they're always ready. Fortis MMA, that's what's it, Savati? He's got that. His last name's Safadi or something, or Sayud, that guy. He's an awesome coach. I'll look it up. Fortis right here.
Saeed
Sayud. Saif Sayud is one of the best people you want in the cage side when you're fighting. So,
and you've got Alex Morono, Damon Jackson.
Yeah, well, Alex Morono's got his own gym, like right down the block, but they still work together. He's still
Ryan Span, Steven Peterson. Actually got Diego Ferreira. That's not bad.
Yeah, Alonzo, I'm telling you, Fortis is good. Fortis is a good place.
Yeah,
where's Hyder O'Neill training? Oh, the El Nino Training Center. El Nino, wasn't that a hurricane from the 90s that, who's he got in there? No, nobody I know. No coaches listed, and all these fighters are El Shinguan, Michael Bueno, 2-2. I'm just random. I just random picked some guy. I think Hyder Emil is like the best one in the whole facility.
Yeah,
Johnny,
this guy,
King of Late Night Carson. Look at this one guy's name is Johnny, the King of Late Night Carson.
Yeah, but his last fight was in 2015.
I know. So, I mean, if you want to compare gyms, Fernie Garcia's definitely got the better gym. He's got the better experience. He's got the better. I'm going with the plus money. What is Fernie? Yeah. I'll take a t-shirt bet on Fernie. I've just found more strength to my story to back up. I was going with the undefeated Hyder Emil. A lot of hype on this guy.
Oh, I'm wearing the same hoodie he's wearing.
Oh, that means something, Dave. That means
shit.
That hits me right here too.
I'm literally wearing the exact same hoodie he's wearing.
Sayud right behind him.
Oh no, he has the green crypto. I got the black crypto. Shit. I'm wearing the same hoodie he's wearing. That's not a good omen. I got a bet for him now.
Good. He's gonna smoke Fernie. Oh
no.
Is he super good though? Have you seen Hyder past the first round? Let's see. You keep doing that, Dave. I'll check. You keep running the Instagram. I like that. Okay, Contender Series. It went to unanimous decision. Before that, 11 seconds of round 2 against Chase Gibson. Split decision. So yeah, he's made it. He's got his cardio is good and everything. I guess, against these cans. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like he's unproven, and people are just looking at him like, look at that guy's neck. You can't choke that thing out. He does look like a beast. El Nino Training Center. He but
he looks like a beast. Everyone look at the screen. He looks like a beast.
Is that Hyder or Fernie?
That's Fernie Garcia kissing some white girl at the bar.
Stud. I like it. Good on him.
Oh my God.
Oh, he said that El Nino is Gilbert Menendez's school. Okay, that's giving a little cred to it. I don't see his name listed on the when you pull it up though. No staff. I don't see Gilbert Melendez. I don't see him mentioned anywhere on here at all. But I'll take your word for it.
Oh, he likes the north-south.
Oh yeah.
4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Stop.
We gotta get a timer. We got a timer. That's awesome.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi.
He had good coverage, though. He had good coverage. All right. What's the odds?
2 Mississippi. Come on. He's getting his ass kicked. He's in green. He's in green. He won this. Did he win this fight?
That's Nakamura, though. That dude's a beast. He's like never lost. Even in anything. He's never lost, and he's like the Bo Nickel of Japan. I'm not kidding you. He's the Bo Nickel of Japan for shit, for real. Anyway, back to this. What are the odds first? What kind of plus money can I make off of Fernie Garcia here? Dave, enough. I think they accumulate it. Like, he did 4 seconds there, 4 seconds. They add it all up. Be like, you did 12 seconds.
Oh, come on. What's the rule? Somebody
let it go. Fernie got housed by Rinya Nakamura. Well, that's definite. All right, what are the odds now?
Fernie's at plus 170. The Hurricanes at minus 200.
Minus what?
200.
Minus 200 for Hyder, and Fernie plus 170. I'm going out on the limb. I'm gonna take plus money Fernie. I think Hyder's gonna. I just don't like the short notice. But Fortis MMA, they're always ready. Alex Morono, he's always ready. Fernie Garcia, always ready. And he's Mexican. He don't quit. Never been finished. Hyder is not going to finish. I don't care if he's up a weight class or not. Fernie's got heart. He's going to let it show. That's why I'm going to win Tapology this week, because my pick of Fernie. And if you want, think about it. I'm up for, if you're taking Hyder, I'll t-shirt bet you. It's up to you. I got to go get a beer. Join you. I'm going to get to your state.
Yeah, you should. You should.
I definitely will.
Oh, goddamn chat. Everything's pointing to Hyder. I mean, Fernie's going up a weight class. 135 to 145. Like, Fernie's going up a weight class. He's down 3 inches on reach. He's down 2 inches on height. 10-4-0 versus undefeated 8-0. So, I mean, obviously 15-minute average fight time. So Hyder takes us to the friggin' end of it. Now, Hurricane, let's be honest here. He's only had 2 good wins on his record. 2 good wins. And the one fight that I do have for his stats, I mean, decent on the feet. 1.17 versus 1.80. He's going to be able to match the volume on the feet. Fernie's defense kind of sucks at 2.69 versus 1.47. I only got one fight for the Hurricane. I get it. It's only one fight stats. I understand.
Yeah,
but
that's
in
the only one fight he's ever had.
I know. But, I mean, he's only had 2 good fights. So his 7-0 record should be 2-0, honestly. So we're looking at this as a 2-0 fighter.
I can't believe Tapology has Fernie as a minus 245. That's crazy. That's funny.
But it's the way. Yeah, I get it. But going up in weight class, short notice. He's going to have the height. He's 3 inches shorter. He's going to have an inch less or an inch and a half less on each arm. Man, I know it's not everything, and he's got no wrestling. He's got no wrestling. He's got no takedown accuracy. His takedown defense sucks. I mean, this guy's Emil can actually stop a takedown. If you know what, I'm sorry. The undefeated record, the short notice, the height difference, the reach difference, the age difference. He's 2 years younger. Okay. Dude, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's too many things going against Fernie, man. I can't do it. And I would love to. He's got the better gym. I think he's got the better fight repertoire. I don't like the short notice. I don't like the weight class. Big things. Huge things.
Hyder Emil looks like Dominic Cruz on steroids.
Yeah.
The picture and Tapology.
Well,
did we look at his Instagram?
No, we didn't.
Let's do it. We know Fernie just likes kissing white girls and.
God, why do I have a feeling the stream's
look at the jawline on him on this guy? Yeah, he's a Niners fan. Niners fan. Yeah, he's going to be partying Sunday.
I'm not putting anything out there, but saying. Just saying. The guy with the maybe, not this year's MVP. Yeah, he should be this year's MVP, but he's decent.
He might come back a little. Scroll down a little.
All right, here we go. Interviews, believe in you. Not very many training picks.
No, what's that? Signing a regional scene.
Representing signing this thing. This was
who's that? Theo Vaughn.
That is Diego Lopez.
Okay.
Remember Diego Lopez?
I just squint to see it.
That was Diego Lopez, kids.
Diego Lopez is one of my unranked contender picks. He was like my third pick.
Yeah, man, you don't want to bet against the Mexican right now. You're right. Let me see some more. What's this? Oh, Jesus. This is not a good look.
No.
Oh, he just got married.
Asian wife.
Just got married.
Or is he the best man? To go back, that's not his wife. That was that big white dude's guy. That's his wife. Look at the tie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ended up in Bay Area's finest last night.
He's like just part of the wedding party.
No. He's the best man. This guy got married to this girl.
Yeah.
He's just the best man.
Hyder, can you be my best man? I bet you his best man speech sucked too. I'm not trying to bash Hyder, but I am. It's fun.
Kind of hard.
It's fun because you know what? Everybody's been bashing Fernie Garcia. Poor Fernie. He's already been bullied his whole life just because his name's Fernie. Fern. Hey, Fern. Fernie.
Hey, I used to live in a place called Fernie. Amazing ski town.
Yeah. Fernie Gulch. Was it called Fernie Gulch?
Nope. It was just called Fernie. Check it out. Google it.
I believe you. I believe you. You live in Canada. They got stupid names. You know what? There's literally a town called Mexico, New York. It's about 40 minutes from me. But you know what? I don't think there's any Mexicans living there. All white people.
Okay. Anyways,
all right. Hyder looking good. He should win. He should win. But for shits and giggles, it's just Tapology, whatever. I am picking Fernie for the upset. I want to win Tapology. You got to be different to win Tapology. I'm not gonna bet for maybe like throw him on one crazy, two or three leg underdog parlay or something. Oh, that was a good 3 seconds. That was Fernie tired. But you know what? Not quitting. He was tired on the stool, looking tired in between rounds. But you know what? He never quit. Never been finished. Not a quitter.
Still lost.
let's move on. We got the light heavyweight fight. We got Zach Pauga taking on Bogdan Guskov. This guy, Bogdan Guskov, isn't he another can crusher? He's got like one good win or something. Let's check this shit out because Bogdan, I heard he looks like a beast, but I think his record is a bunch of like cans. And he's got like that does he got eyebrows or not?
Suspect eyebrows. Very suspect.
They're very, very sus eyebrows. Him and Jamie Malarkey go to the same eyebrow barber. All right. Guskov, he's man, Tapology's loving him though. 78% of the Tapology community is picking Guskov, and he is the underdog here. Keep that in mind. Okay, the Zarovich, Bogdan Guskov, 14-3. But let's see who he's beat. He lost to Volkan Ozdemir. Not that great. Volkan Ozdemir is not that great. That was the UFC debut. We'll give him a go because it was his debut. Maybe he had jitters. And it was a fight night, too. So it was in the Apex. So I don't need no crowd. So he shouldn't have had jitters. But he got rear naked choke round 1. Keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of your little head. Rear naked choke round 1 to Volkan Ozdemir. Not known for his jiu-jitsu.
No.
And I think that's like his first submission, probably. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. I didn't go in deep into it. Before that, he was in MMA Series 64, which apparently is a Russian regional. No, Egyptian. It was in Egypt, this thing. MMA Series 64. It was called MMA Series Russia, but the location, Hurghada, Egypt. So he was in an Egyptian regional scene his last 1, 2, 3 pro fights. Before that, he was in Muradov Professional League. If that's Makhmed Muradov Professional League, I'll stay right clear from that. That's a crazy party I heard after that. And that's Uzbekistani League. And you know what? Ownership, Makhmed Muradov. I'm not kidding. Look at ownership. Wow, we are learning new shit every day about this gay softcore porn star. Love it. Love it. He owns his own regional scene that Bogdan is like a king of. So he's been a bunch of these European and African regional scenes, it looks like. But look at the cans. 0 0 0 0 7 8 0 0 6 4. Finally, 13-9. Okay, 6-4, 13-3. You know, he lost to this guy that was 33-8. Vyacheslav Vasilevsky. Awesome. So that's he's only lost twice. That guy and Volkan Ozdemir. But here's another guy that's really kind of unproven. He just looks like a special Lionheart. He looks like Anthony Smith or what's his but he's Russian or it's just I don't know. This guy's sus to me. Let's talk. I think I'm going to take Zach Pauga. Let's talk about Zach Pauga for a minute. Let's check out his resume see who he's fought. 6-2 record. Coming off a loss to Modestas Bukauskas, another unranked contender pick for me. So that Modestas Bukauskas I think is underrated. A lot of people. He did beat Jordan Beverly Hills Ninja, Jordan Wright, but that's that guy who hasn't beat him besides Jamie Pickett. He lost to Muhammad Usman. Okay, that's okay. Round 2, he got knocked out. Left hook, just caught it. Before that, he was an Ultimate Fighter. What, Dave?
Special. Instead of the shrimp, can I get your town cost?
Oh, he's on the phone. All right. Anyway, I'll keep going. Ultimate Fighter season 30. He has 2 fights there against people I really don't know. Marcus Perez. I do know that dude. He was the Joker or something. So, but took care of him. Unanimous decision. And before that, he was in Cage Warriors and LFA. Good regional scenes, not owned by Makhmed Muradov. That's why I think Zach Pauga's got better boxing. I mean, I think the power will go the way of Bogdan Guskov, but unreal. So unprofessional. I apologize for that. You three guys that are in here. I'll put him back on once he's done with his phone call. Let's see. We all picked against Bogdan along with Saint Denis and Montefiore to hit our parlay last time. We have Bogdan this time, but I have Brogdon this time. Bogdan Guskov. Who's the favorite here? It can't be Bogdan Guskov. If it
Bogdan's plus 100 and Zach is at minus 125.
Yeah, I like the minus 125 for Zach Puaga, and that's what I'm taking Zach Puaga. I think he's better all around. I think he's a better striker. The only thing I think Bogdan might have a little bit more power in his punches, but Zach Puaga should piece him up, like more volume probably. I didn't look at stats or nothing, but Zach Puaga, I'm gonna go with him. I think on the ground too, he's probably a little bit better. Let me see. The High Chief Puaga. That's an awesome nickname too. Elevation fight team, so you know his cardio is good because they train up in high at elevation. Go figure. And he's beat Jordan Wright. That's his losses aren't bad, aren't horrible either. And he's from better regional scenes.
And he's kind of like a win-loss kind of guy.
Yeah, I just
okay, I'm
leaning that way. I think with Zach Puaga, the High Chief.
He lost to Modestas, which is a good loss. It's a unanimous decision loss. I get it. Not bad. He beat Jordan Wright, decent. Muhammad Usman got clipped. Good on the ground. I think he's gonna have the advantage on the ground. I think he's gonna have the advantage on the feet. Bogdan is kind of a punching bag. I mean, he hits hard, but he takes a lot of shots. As far as the stats go, the bookies fight to go the distance. Yes, plus 260. No, minus 360. Bookies heavy on the fact that this fight is going to be stopped within distance. Odds are Zach, if you like him. Oh, it's funny. Bogdan's got the little advantage on the plus 160 for the KO. So obviously Bogdan's only advantage to win this fight is going to be on the feet. If you go back in their history, as far as the stats goes, Zach does have.
I just realized Bogdan, where he trains, so does your boy Shara Magomedov. Shara Butin, that guy with the one eye there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was like, who's this guy train out of?
Still, though, the problem is that he's a one-trick pony. He's got even look at his stats in his one fight that he had: strike landed per minute 2.2, strike absorbed 6.9. No ground game to speak of. Zach, who's had 3 fights in the UFC, as far as I have stats for, 100% takedown defense. Volume on the feet, 4.44 versus 2.72. I think he's going to be able to move around. I think he's going to be able to dance around this guy. Bogdan's got the power, but Zach is the finesse guy. Coming off of a loss, I think he's fighting for his career right now. He's fighting for a new contract. I think Bogdan's got a 3 to 5 fight contract, so he's not too worried about it. He's going to be fighting again, regardless. But as far as Zach goes, man, if he loses this one, it's a little bit tough. So a little bit of pressure on him. I think he's going to come out with the win, man. And I'm okay. I'll bet this. Minus 125 is a good number.
You know what? I guess Simple Man saying that Jacob from We Want Picks is taking Guskov. You know what's interesting? Because looking at this where Guskov trains at, because elevation is proven. I was like, well, let's check out this place that Gore MMA. I told you that Sharaputin, the bullet Magomedov, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's out of there, I guess. But then I was looking at his staff, which they got 12, 13, 14, 15 people. But listen to this. They have the head coach. Then they got Sambo judo coach. Then they got boxing coach, Thai boxing coach, MMA coach, kickboxing coach, Taekwondo coach, Aikido teacher, boxing coach, Thai boxing coach, wrestling coach. karate coach, kung fu coach, taekwondo coach, and jiu-jitsu coach. So they cover all martial arts throughout their coaching system. Is that Bogdan?
No, this is Zach.
Oh, Zach Puaga.
Oh, you
Yeah.
want Bogdan?
No.
Okay, fine.
Well, I'm just looking at his whole coaching staff. It's just wow. They got like 15 coaches, all different, and they're all different like genres of fighting, which is super interesting. Look at that Gorilla Gang picture, that cartoony picture. That's pretty awesome. Zach Pauga, the High Chief. Is that right?
All right, here's your boy.
What? No, that's not. Come on.
Wrong one. I went wrong one. Sorry.
Yeah.
I went NBA, but I clicked the wrong one by accident.
Well, how many Bogdan Guskovs are there? Obviously, two. At least two. Look for the one without eyebrows.
There we go. Found him.
All right, click.
There's my boy, no eyebrows. Wow. Yeah. Look at him, no eyebrows. That's scary. And he's short. Wow, he's a midget.
What? This is light heavyweight, right? Yeah, 205. Look at the guy with a vest, no shirt underneath. So cringy.
Wow.
Look at that.
Come
Who's
on.
that? Click that picture. Is that somebody that's
You don't know who that is?
fighter? Click it. Nothing.
That's fucking Johnny Walker, dude.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
No wonder he's got a vest on with no shirt on. What a cornball.
Johnny Walker, dude. That's what I'm saying. He's a midget because Johnny Walker's fucking. Well, Johnny Walker's tall.
Oh, and look at that stance. He's got the widest stance right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, he's in the coaching staff. That was head coach. That was right there. Go down a little bit. Let's see some. Okay.
No eyebrows.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely no eyebrows.
Like there's a hint, maybe.
What? I think he got him boxed off. Look at right there. He doesn't look like a midget. He looks like a giant compared to that guy.
I want to see him win.
That's a Thai boxing coach. All right. Anyway, I'm still taking Zach Puaga. I don't care how much of a beast this guy looks like, Anthony Smith. Zach Puaga. Did you read through stats already? You did, right? Wow, that's a huge back tat. Well, that wasn't him, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
yeah,
was it?
I
didn't even know he had that big back tat.
Yeah. Well, that big back tat is going to be strike absorb 6.90 per minute, by the way. That per minute. You get hit 7 times a minute. See how you feel.
Never pick Ultimate Fighter guys from the last 2 seasons on. Good word of advice.
No takedown game, what to speak of, but going against a guy who's got 100% takedown defense. Wow.
Zarovich.
Yeah. As far as, 6'3" versus 6'2". All right, so Bogdan's a big guy. 6'3" versus 6'2". I get it. Reach can be the same. Zach's got a little bit more experience. He's the older guy. Man. One trick pony, kids. One trick pony.
You know what? Bogdan's never went to decision and won. Everything that he's won, he's finished. Every victory he has, he's finished. Never went to decision. He went to decision one time, and it was a loss. That's key. That's a key. I think Zach Puaga can last. I think he can be durable enough to take him to the full 3 rounds, win a decision. Because it looks like this Bogdan, it looks like his only path to victory is by finish.
Yep.
And they're all knockouts too. There's no submission. Oh, there's a rear. No, they're all knockouts. Then he gets submission wins. Oh, he's got
he's got a triangle choke in 2018.
Okay, he's got two submission wins. 2 submission wins, but he's got 12 knockout wins. So keep that in mind. I think Zach Puaga can outvolume, and we'll see what kind of cardio this guy has after round 1, round 2. We'll see if it goes into later, because I shows here he lost the decision one time, went to decision lost. That means I bet you it's because he's dragged out tired. He's got a lot of muscle, this dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna take Zach Quagga by decision. I think he's gonna withstand that first rage round one and be able to defend, out, just stay on the outside and just not get in the telephone booth with him inside boxing. So just stay on the outside and keep his distance. I think he should survive round one and win a decision. Yeah, no, I can't do it tomorrow. I'm going to see regional scene fights, so I'll be busy. I'm going to watch Don Shanis, Combat FC 6, Wilmington, Massachusetts. Anyway, my pick here is Zach Quagga. Oh, Simple Man saying over 1.5 is plus 100. Thank you. Thank you, Simple. I don't usually play over-unders because they're so hard for me. But I think I will play that one. I'm gonna write a little note on that. Over 1.5. Over 1.5.
I am going to parlay the over 1.5 at minus 115 with the money line at minus 125. That's my game right there. Zach at minus 125 plus the over 1.5.
So I wonder what over 2.5 is. Got to be plus. Do they have that line there?
Plus 190 for over 2.5.
Wow. What's Zach Quagga by decision? That's the one. That's the nice one.
Zach Quagga by decision plus 425.
Good enough. I'm gonna do that one. I'll do that parlay. But no, I you know what? I'm gonna take over 1.5 and parlay that with other shit, with some other fights, other like times. All right, let's move on. Next we have Renzo Gracie's own Jeremiah Wells, 12-3-1, taking on the veteran, double-digit losses,
I'm not there
Max
yet.
Payne Griffin.
Okay, I'm there.
What?
I'm there.
You good? All right.
I'm there. I'm fast. I'm slow.
Let's
I'm 4 beers in.
This is a pretty interesting fight. I don't like double-digit loss guys, but I have a good argument for Max Griffin here because he is the underdog, and I try to find spots where I can capitalize on plus money. Okay, Jeremiah Wells. Here's the deal with this dude, and look, 78% of Tapology's picking him as well.
Ooh.
But okay, coming out of Renzo Gracie Philly, which used to have that great reputation of being a phenomenal gym, but then they started not improving their striking. But if you listen to We Want Picks, Angelo said this is one of the exceptions. Jeremiah Wells had striking prior to going to that gym. He has like a boxing background or something before he entered MMA, which I kind of see that. He looks like the type. He's got that, the muscular build, and he's a beast looking guy. But you go through, and this is what somebody else pointed out. If you go through and look at, aside from, he lost to Carlston Harris most recently, but then you look at Matt Semmelsberger, Court McGee, Mike Mathetha, Blood Diamond, Warley Alves. Okay, those are his UFC fights that he won. None of those guys have won since they fought Jeremiah Wells. So he's, all of them. Matt Semmelsberger has yet to win since losing to Jeremiah Wells. Mike Mathetha, same thing. Nobody's won since Jeremiah. Court McGee, 0-1 since Jeremiah Wells. Right?
You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
It's 18-5. Hasn't fought.
Carlston Harris beat him, so that he don't even count. But I'm saying the ones that he beat have not won since him. So you can say, he's kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like he's not really, and he's finishing these people. Well, Matt Semmelsberg went to split decision, but Court McGee round 1, Mike Mathetha round 1, Warley Alves 30 seconds of round 2. So these finishes here, I think, and the body, I think he might gas out here against Max Griffin, Okay, Max Griffin, 19-10. I hate double-digit losses, but in his defense, they're against decent people that I'm going to give him a pass. We'll talk about that. Michael Morales, this kid's hot, undefeated, not bad. He beat Dirty Bird Tim Means. Didn't Neil Magny just put on a show against some stud like a week or two ago?
He was 25-8. Now he's 29-11. So Neil Magny
who did he just beat? Most
Mike
recently,
Malott.
that's your boy.
That cost me like $500.
Yeah, it cost a lot of people a lot of money, even though he's losing that entire fight till he got that choke.
It cost Sweetie Betts $10,000, by the way. Sweetie Betts dropped $10,000 on Mike Malott within distance, and I followed him.
The lesson learned there, Dave. Lesson learned. Don't follow anybody. All right, Tim Means, Dirty Bird. So back to Max Griffin. He beat him, lost to Neil Magny. Give him a bye on that. He beat Carlos Condit. This is in 21, right at the edge of Carlos Condit's career. He beat Kenan Song. Kenan Song, good. He's better than he was, but I mean, he's not horrible. He beat Ramiz Brahimaj, which is that guy 8-2, not bad. Not bad. Lost to Cowboy Alex Oliveira. This is 2020 now. This is what Alex Oliveira was still he was just edging out of his prime. He lost to Alex Morono. Everybody loves Great White, Can't say a bad thing about him. Then he lost to, but I'm just saying, look at these losses. They all got names. Curtis Millender, 15-3 though. Like Thiago Alves, Eliza Zaleski, all these people, Colby Covington, all these people he's lost to, Cheetah and Jaquani, have a name. They all have a name that people recognize. Okay, I'm just giving an argument for Max Griffin. And the people that he beat Mike Perry, Zalim Imadeev, Ramiz Brahimaj, Kenan Song, Carlos Condit, so on and so forth. But this guy, he's veteran. He's a veteran. He knows what he's doing in there. He's got good experience. What the problem is, he's 38. Dude, he's 38 at 170, which is kind of like, man, if you're definitely past your best years. He's past the best years, but does he still have enough in him to beat Jeremiah Wells, who we just discussed? The people that he's beat have yet to win since him. And Jeremiah Wells is 37 too. Wow. I didn't know he was that old. I thought the 38 thing was going to be a big deal.
Let me break it down. Max Griffin, 5'11", Wells 5'9".
Okay.
76 inches versus 74 inches.
Okay.
So wash, whatever. November 29th, 1985 versus October 30th, 1986. Pretty much the same.
Yeah, same age. I didn't know that. My bad.
All right. Lots of experience. So these stats actually mean something. Strike time per minute, Max Griffin, 4.09 versus Jeremiah Wells, 2.52. Mind you, strike absorbed, 3.94 versus 1.14. These guys are greatly matched up. If this fight does go to the ground, Jeremiah Wells, takedown average, 3.89 versus 1.48.
Jeremiah Wells would own him on the ground.
Own him on the ground. Takedown defense for Jeremiah Wells with a shit ton of fights, 100%. Submission average, 1.12. Damn, if this fight goes to the ground with these old men, and these old men, it's going to be, Wells is a boring bum. I get it. Everyone, I understand. If this fight goes to the ground, which with these old guys, it might. Jeremiah Wells is going to school Max Griffin. It's going to be ugly. Unless Max Griffin shows me something on Instagram where he's got some serious jiu-jitsu that he's been training. Come on, Max. Show me some BJJ. We've got posing. We've got who's he training with here? All right, he's training with a black belt, I guess. Dave Marinobli. He's training with a black belt. All right, he's training with a black belt, I guess. All right, he's training with a black belt. 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 All
Yeah.
Dave Marinobli. Okay.
Training or posing because they had the flat brim
Well,
hats.
looks like it was a pose. He just kind of stopped.
Yeah, just
Hi.
yeah. Can you take a picture? Want to take a picture of me?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Is that Andre the Giant? Yeah. That's a funny one though. I give him that's hilarious right there. Good news. What do you think? Don't say it, Andre the Giant.
I think Andre John pulled off better. Anyways,
yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of like media play, like playing to the media, playing to the. Ooh, look at the.
This or that.
Boy. I like that one though.
This or that? You like that or this?
Huh?
Do you like this or that?
I like them both, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll take either or. Either or.
Chat, this or that.
I kind of like that. I kind of like it too.
I like this and I like that. I'll be all up in that and all up in this as well.
Corey. Simple Man's going to take Griffin. Wells' striking is sloppy. Wells has a big edge on the ground, but Griffin is vet. I think he'll have the ups.
Man.
All right, let's check out Jeremiah Wells. If he look, there's that Mandela effect with the fruit of the loom. I remember the cornucopia when I was a kid. I totally do. Said it was never there. Crazy. I guess Semmelsberger rocked him. The Wells effect. Simple said he beat Magny. So that was a robbery. Got robbed. Okay. Wells 37. Yeah, that's surprising. I could have thought Wells was much younger for some reason. Wells is a boring bum. Yeah. At least he's in there doing some striking. And what is that? Weird film? Weird 35 millimeter camera, some weird shit.
Yeah, he likes to play with the. I get it. But it doesn't matter. You know what?
He took photography class.
All of his posts on Instagram are in the gym, kids. Every single one. There is not one
there is. Oh, there he's at a game.
All right, there we go. He's at a.
Looks like he's at a not a game. He's at a UFC event, I think.
The UFC 288. So, like, really,
okay. Well,
there is nothing that is not. Oh,
Dana.
If you don't know, now you know. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do some cry. I would like to see him do that. If he does that against Max Griffin, I'm gonna put him on my favorite fighters list.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of high flying kung fu kicks like that anymore. Hardly ever see that shit. Everyone's
the ground game on Wells, takedown average, takedown defense. Yeah, he might lose on the feet, but he's got better striking ratio at 2.52 with 1.14 than 4.09 versus 3.94. That's almost even striking ratio for Max. And Jeremiah Wells is going to take this to the ground. This is going to be a ground, kids.
I'm taking Jeremiah Wells. I was trying to make an argument for Max Griffin, but yeah, you said it, Dave. It goes to the ground, which I think it will. There's no he's levels higher than Max Griffin. You agree?
Oh yeah, I got it. Right. I'm Wells.
Let's move on.
Hang on. Let me hang on 1 second.
All
1 second.
Go ahead. Finish stats or whatever you're doing. I got to pee anyway.
No, Jeremiah Wells. I'm just going over odds. Minus 150. I do think this will go the distance. The bookies fight go distance. Yes, minus 110. No, minus 130. Coin flip that shit. I feel like Jeremiah Wells by decision plus 220, but I'm okay with the money line. I'll put him in a parlay. Jeremiah Wells minus 150 on the money line. Deece. Do I want to go to really? You want to see what do I have for Jeremiah Wells? Hang on a second. Oh man, this is a bad idea. Bad idea. Probably so many fights. Semmelsberger, Core McGee. Oh man. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Bust him up against the cage. Matt the semi. Come on now. That was 5 seconds. That was just him dominating. That was him dominating.
Walking that 6-second line.
That was him. I was just pointing out dominating the clinch. 6 seconds.
We're watching like full minutes. Like oh, look at there's Randy Brown. Watching the entire.
So wrong. Anyways.
Okay.
Like the Jeremiah Wells minus 150, I'll put him on a parlay.
All right.
Like a 2-fight parlay.
All right. Moving on. We got another great light heavyweight fight between the Brown Bear, Devin Clark, taking on Marcin Prachnio. Another interesting fight here, man. I've looked at it from both angles, from how both fighters can win, and I've come to the determination that Devin Clark has better wrestling, but Devin Clark, his chin is really suspect. So let's check it out. Okay, Devin Clark, let's check out his resume here. He's 14-8. All right. He's fighting out of, isn't he fighting out with like his dad's his coach or something? One of those. Does he have an affiliation?
No.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. You'd think that'd be Jackson Wink, but I don't see. We're gonna have to definitely check his Instagram. But anyway, he's coming. Oh, his record, like win-loss. Well, more like loss-win. Okay, most recently, Kennedy Nzechukwu standing guillotine choke. Beat him. Kennedy beat Brown Bear. He beat Da-Un Jung by unanimous decision, but Da-Un Jung's been fading fast too. He's been like disappointing. He lost to Azamat Murzakanov, ground and pound, round 3. I think that was the one his dad was, get up, like he was yelling at him. It was kind of embarrassing. He beat William Knight, but William Knight's a big muscle-bound, plotting, like you can kind of, if you're fast, and you can definitely catch him. That's what he did, elbows and hooks round 3. Lost to Jan Kutalaba, the Hulk there. That guy, can't stand him, but he is what he is. Anthony Smith made him look like a fool, triangle choking him in round 1. Didn't even, and this is the Anthony Smith in 2020. This is after he's past his prime, but good on Anthony Smith. Before that, he beat Alonzo Menefield. That's good. Daquan Townsend. So he's got some decent wins and decent losses too, because he's losing to people with names. Ryan Spann, Alexander Rakic, Jan Blachowicz back in 2017. Now we're starting to get in the old days.
Yeah.
And he's got some Darko Stocic beat him, Mike Rodriguez. He's got some decent wins sprinkled in here, but looks like more recently, he's definitely got more losses than he has wins.
Well, he's kind of a loss, win, loss.
Right. Just his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's 2-4 in his last 6.
Yeah. Not a good look.
That is not a good look. But
I would love to know what his contract is. Like how many fights he has left on his contract. If anybody knows how many
win, like I think you have to have like 3 losses in a row or something to get cut after you're established, right? Something like that.
I would, because considering that this fight card has been thrown together, I'm pretty much sure that the UFC said, okay, how many fights do we have left on these guys' contracts? We got to do some cleanup here, and just kind of are trying to finish off people's contracts. They have a huge repertoire of fighters. They're carrying way too many fighters than they should. Yeah. So it might be.
I think I heard the entire roster, every female and male combined with every single weight class on the roster is 600 deep. Like that's every single fighter of every single weight class in the UFC. It runs, but you think about it, how many divisions there are? You got the,
all of a sudden you got 100 fighters on 3-fight contracts. We're now looking at
8. You got 8 men's divisions, right? We got flyweight, bantam, feather, light, welter, middle, light heavyweight, heavyweight. So it's 8. So if you have right there, if you had 100 people per, you don't have 100, but say you did, that's 800 right there. So I'm saying, so trim them down, and then you include the women. They have like what, 2 weight classes? They got bantam or flyweight and bantam. They got some straw weight too. Straw weight, band. They got 3 weight classes too. So yeah, 600. That's about a good. That's a decent number. That's how many they should have. Anyway, back to Marcin Prachnio now, the Polish fighter fighting out of the Netherlands. His record 16-7. Let's check how he's coming off a loss to Vitor Petrino. Petrino's a beast. I like that guy.
Yeah, so do I.
Me too. He also beat William Knight. There's a common opponent there. He lost to Felipe Lins. That's the PFL millionaire that came over and just started sucking. But, huh? Did you pick him? You picked him and the unranked contender, I think, didn't you?
I mean,
you did. Okay. But he beat Prachnio beat Ike Villanueva, Khalil Roundtree. That's a great win there. Unanimous decision. Then he had that 3 losses. Ooh, and one of them was to smiling Sam Alvey. How you gonna lose? How you gonna lose to Sam Alvey in round 1?
Because Sam Alvey's like one of the most underrated.
But but it was 2018. Did you ever, Dave? Have you ever seen the movie Warrior about the 2 brothers that go to the UFC? They fight in some Grand Prix tournament and they end up.
Oh my God! Yes, I have.
Tom Hardy is in. He's one of the brothers. He's the more violent one, the one that was in the military.
Wow. You know what?
Then the other one was like was a teacher.
Yeah,
I think they're basing the brother that was a teacher that kept getting beat up every single fight, but then ends up catching a submission at the end. I think they're basing that off Sam Alvey, to be honest. He just, because he was all, I don't know, just like a.
Okay. Chat, if you guys want to watch this movie, it's actually like not a B movie. I would call it a C.
No, it's a great movie. Warrior. It's called Warrior. Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Nick Nolte's their dad. Nick Nolte's in it. Fantastic movie. I think it's like probably 10 years old or something, but
it's a bad C movie.
Fantastic movie.
Still a bad C movie.
Oh, look, I'm gonna decide whose dad yells louder. What is Marcin Prachnio's dad also there? I don't know. Could be.
Okay. Where are we at here?
In the spot. He sure is. Anyway, back to this. So Marcin Prachnio, I mean, I'm not gonna shit on the guy, but I think Devin Clark's got better definitely better on the ground, better wrestling. Devin Clark has junior college wrestling experience, so I don't know if he excelled in it, but I definitely know he wrestled in college. Where I'm pretty sure Marcin Prachnio, when he was in Poland and now he's in Netherlands, I don't think he wrestled anywhere except for he's got like some MMA wrestling, you know what I mean? He never officially did wrestling. Let's see. Submissions. He's got 1 win by submission, Marcin Prachnio.
Pass it over to me. Come on, my turn.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm taking Devin Clark. I think he's going to win it by using his wrestling.
Okay. Devin Clark has to be his game plan, guys. He has to be going for the ground game here. 6'0" versus 6'3". Advantages Marcin. Same weight class, so lower center of gravity for Devin Clark. Reach 75 versus 74, pretty much a wash. Devin Clark is a little bit younger by 2 years. Strike landing per minute, 3 versus 5.39. Wait. Devin Clark, strike absorbed, 2.97 versus 3.25. Obvious advantage for Marcin here. Well, not obvious, but strike landing per minute, 2 extra strikes landing per minute. Kind of a thing. But here we go. Takedown average per 15 minutes. Devin Clark, 2.35 versus 0. Takedown accuracy kind of sucks at 33%, but it has to be the game plan here for Devin Clark. Devin Clark has to be going into this fight going, I got to take this shit down on the ground real fucking quick. I do not want to be standing up against this guy who's going to throw me 5 strikes per minute. Game plan has to be fucking simple. Takedown defense for Marcin, only at 54. So, yeah, not a great takedown accuracy, but if that's your game plan throughout your fight camp, I'm pretty comfortable that you're going to fucking be able to pull that off. No submission ground game at all for Bracknell. He is a one-trick pony. We are going to be on the feet trying to fucking knock this motherfucker out. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Devin Clark, and this is why. The ground game, the takedown, the ground control. They're the same fucking size, like 6'0" versus 6.3. Lower center of gravity for Devin Clark. He'll be able to take this guy down all day long. Leading Devin Clark, unless I see something in the face-offs and weigh-ins that really sways me. Yeah, Devin Clark, who is a minus 225 favorite. Obviously, I don't think Devin Clark's going to be able to finish him. But I do think he's going to own him in the clinch. I think he's going to own him on the ground. I think he will be able to get that double leg takedown off the cage. Yeah, Devin Clark by control decision. If you like him by decision, plus 140. As far as the bookies go, fight to go the distance, minus 150 for yes. No, plus 110. Bookies are heavy on this fight going the distance. Devin Clark by decision is my prop bet. Happily to put him in a money line at minus 225, unless Marston happens to be able to tag him and knock him out. Probably not going to happen. Devin Clark being up against the cage, double leg takedown, kind of a boring fight, but that's the way I see it.
That's how most wrestlers win, is boring fights.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to see knockouts and stuff. Wrestlers do it. They win by, control time and shit. So, but we're here to pick winners, not how entertaining it's going to be. It's just, I agree with you. I think Clark is going to win by decision. I think it's going to be a boring. For the best part of it is his dad yelling at him. That's going to be the best part. So,
in between rounds, you're going to want to watch Devin Clark getting yelled at. Definitely.
Can't wait. I'm looking forward to in between rounds. Oh, I hope his dad's real loud. Hope his dad swears. Get your fucking ass. Yeah, hope they have to bleep him on ESPN Plus. They have to. All right.
Here, Devin Clark by decision.
Yeah. Oh, moving.
Pizza. You're on your own. Next.
All right. Go get it. I'll do it. I'll go. Moving up the card, we have the female strawweight fight between Loma Locobonami taking on Bruna Brazil. Well, you know what's awesome? Loma Locobonami has another name. I don't think it's on Tapology. I saw it on SureDog. Let me see. It might be on Tapology. And it is definitely not. Okay. But if you go to SureDog or, look up, how do you spell it? Loma Look Bone Me SureDog, and her name is Kanklak Sufisara. Kanklak Sufisara. I'll present this. I'll share it with you guys. Share screen and Kanklak.
Okay.
So, look here. Loma Lukbunmi, her name is Kanklak. Kanklak Sufisara. Why doesn't she use that name? It's so much. Kanklak. That's an awesome name. It's an awesome fighter name. Kanklak Sufisara. She's 8-3. She's only 5'1". So she's a little girl, but that's this strawweight fight. But Bruna Brazil will definitely be the bigger girl here. I'm not going to spend too much time. I don't want to get exit page. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to get what's it called? Copyright. I don't know. I'm not daring. But anyway, I like that her name is Kanklak Sufisara Loma Locobonami. But she has been thrashing through the strawweight weight class. Check out our Tapology, which I know we can do that. Okay. She's out of Phuket, Thailand. She's it does have her real name. They're given name, Sufisar Khanklak. Awesome. It is given name on the fighter details. But she's coming off a good win over Elise Reed, where she dominated her round 2 rear naked choke, just embarrassed Elise Reed. Before that, she beat Denise Gomes. That was a great win, unanimous decision. She lost to Lupi Godinez, but Lupi is phenomenal. Lupi Godinez, I'll argue, is probably the best wrestler in straw or is she a flyweight? Yeah, strawweight flyweight area. Like she's the best wrestler, Lupita Godinez. But Khanklak also beat Sam Hughes. Unanimous decision. Jinyu Frey, unanimous decision. She's getting it done against these people. Sam Hughes is supposed to. She was wrestling boys in high school, and I think she was like on a girls' NCAA wrestling team. Sam Hughes. Well, Khanklak beat her because of wrestling. She lost to Angela Hill. Okay, I give her that pass. Before that, who really cares? Because I don't know these other girls. But Luma Lookboonmee, I know she's only 5'1", and Bruna Brazil is what, 5? Let's see. She's going to tower over here in the face-off. She's going to be like, wow, you're taking that. Okay, 5'6". So she's got a good 5-inch height advantage over Khanklak. I'm going to call her Khanklak, Luma Lookboonmee.
Love it.
Luma Lookboonmee, that reminds me of who's Boo? It reminds me of the what's that? The Hangover, that little Chinese guy in The Hangover. Who's Boo? That guy. But anyway, I'm going to take Luma Lookboonmee. She's just on a roll, and I think she can outfight this girl. And pretty much, look, they have a common opponent, Denise Gomes. I know MMA math doesn't work, but Luma Lookboonmee beat Denise Gomes soundly. I think she took her down. I want to say she took her down like 3-4 times. Denise Gomes, right hook to ground strikes, round 2 over Bruna Brazil. And I think Denise Gomes, before that round 2 knockout, I think she took down Bruna Brazil like 3-4 times. And if I think that's how it went. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's really how.
Which fight?
Denise Gomes against Bruna Brazil. I think Denise Gomes took her down. I want to say took her down like 4 or 5 times, maybe 3-4 times.
Denise Gomes took her down 3 times.
Oh, you got that stat there?
Yeah.
Let me see.
This is what I fucking do, dude.
Okay. All right.
Bruna Brazil. Okay, strikes. 15 versus 54. Denise Gomez fucking owned her.
Yeah.
Knocked her down 1 time, took her down 3 times. Right. Second round, 242 KO punches.
And Loma beat Gomes. Yeah, right here. Right here. Loma beat Gomes. Brazil lost to Gomes. It's WMA, take the way bigger girl. Which that is a good point. But you know what? The way bigger girl here is not the better fighter. She's just bigger. That's all. Yeah,
but also Loma took down Denise Gomes 4 times.
See that? So imagine how many times she can take down. Bruna Brazil is not going to be able to defend a Loma Lookboonmee takedown.
No, and by the way, Loma Lookboonmee strikes 48-19 in that fight against Denise Gomez. So,
what are the strikes between Bruna and Denise Gomes? Does that have that mentioned there?
Denise Gomes versus Bruna.
Yeah.
Denise Gomes had 54 strikes. Bruna had 15.
Wow. Look at the disparaging strike differential there.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I'm all over Luma. I don't care if she's 5'1". Doesn't matter. Yep. 5'6". This girl, Bruna Brazil, is not going to be it. Yeah. I don't like that she's minus 270, but my pick is on Tapology anyway, is Loma Khanklak Sufisara. Lookboonmee. Dave, you have any argument with that? You want to take Bruna Brazil? Bruna Brazil win she's more attractive, I think. I think she looks prettier. Let's look at their Instagrams. Maybe they got some scantily.
Before we go over the Instagram, let me go over some stats real quick.
Oh Jesus, boring. Okay.
I know. Strike that every minute 4.14 versus 3.44. advantage to Luma. Psych absorbed 2.58 versus 3.94. Negative striking ratio for Bruna. Takedown average 2 versus 1.86. Takedown accuracy 50 versus 66. I don't care. Takedown defense 74 versus 53. Luma wins on all stats here, kids. I don't care if she's 5 inches shorter and has a 5-inch reach disadvantage, and she's 3 years older. Sorry, 3 years younger. That'd be good for her.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and I just noticed I know she works with like the Hickman brothers over in Bang Tao in Phuket, Thailand. But now she's according to Tapology, she's got her own gym. She just started. This is new. She just started her own gym. That's interesting. We definitely got to check out her Instagram. She's probably got some. Oh, I like the hair. What is that? Purple? That's cool.
That's kind of gray.
Grayish purple. Yeah, I see a little hue, purple hue.
What we got here?
Happy birthday, Luma. Con clock.
Shoveling snow. This is for the gram. This is totally for the gram.
She's racing. Where's this? It's got to be like New York City or something, or Phuket. Is it Phuket? Yeah, it's definitely Thailand. Look at the signs.
It's the first time seeing snow.
I didn't even know it snowed in Thailand. I know.
Me neither. That's
interesting. I thought that was like that Southeast Asian heat down there. Anyway, all right.
This looks like Vancouver, Chinatown. I'm gonna like that one.
It's out there in shorts. Come on.
All right.
Yeah. She looks like my cousin. See, that's good. I don't care if she's 5 when she's picking up dudes and carrying them across the cage. I hope she does that with Bruna. Right there, she looks like a man. She looks like she's being
That is your typical MMA lesbian.
Yeah, she looks like she should be in like a martial arts, like a kickboxing movie, like
she would kick Justin Bieber's ass.
Fighter or some crap. Oh, that's a good wine right there. 19 Crimes. That's a good one. Is it 19 Crimes? Something. Yeah. It's a good wine. I just saw. All right, let's check out the more attractive Bruna Brazil.
Oh shit. Actually, a lot more fighting pics on this one. Oh, she's on OnlyFans? No, really?
Is she? She should be. She's attractive. Yeah, she is. Look at her.
It is. OnlyFans.
Oh, what a dirty little whore. Okay.
She's in the PI.
Texas. Keep going down. Let's see. Yeah, she's okay. UFC. Who was that? Jeremiah Wells. Is it?
No, hang on. Who is that?
I don't know. Go back in the posing picture. It'll probably say is not that one. The one before that. Just him and click it.
The legendary coach. The legendary coach. Who is that, kids?
Who cares? Doesn't matter. Nobody. She trains at Insanus MMA 013 out of Brazil. She's also the head coach there. And the other head coach is another girl, Vanessa Messina. Who do they got? They got Bruno Tavares. Nobody special. Yeah, they don't. Crappy gym. She is very attractive, though. Anyway, Loma all day. Locabone, you want a Locabone to me?
Yeah, I gotta go. I can't go with the OnlyFans. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. Spent enough time on that garbage. Let's go move up the card. Next, we have very short notice fighter. in Timothy Kwamba taking on Balaji Oki. What happened here? Balaji Oki was supposed to fight Damir Hadzovic, right? But Damir had some visa issues, according to Tapology. Therefore, they replaced him with a really short notice, Timothy Kwamba. Both these guys, same records, 8-1, both coming off at least five wins in a row. Let's check it out. You got it up there.
Yeah, but
a lot of green there. These guys are very evenly matched. However, you got to remember, Kwamba is coming on like 4 days' notice. So we got to look at, is he ready?
He's also featherweight.
And hey, we're going to have to definitely check out his Instagram because I have no idea where Timothy Kwamba is fighting out of. Balaji Oki, the Zulu Warrior, is on Valon team. Looks like out of Belgium, interesting enough. The Valon team, yes, is in Brussels, Belgium. And looking at this, I don't recognize any of these names at all. But that's not to say they're a bad gym or anything. I'm just saying nobody like with a name coming out of there for the blonde team. But Oki is on, I would imagine, full camp because this is a plan for him, where Kwamba is not. And that's why Oki should rise on top, but we're going to check out their Instagrams anyway. I'm trying to I have no idea about this Timothy Kwamba. Let's open up his resume. Twilight, 8-1. Timothy Kwamba. Guys, Tapology picture got a wrestling mat in the background. That's a good sign. Fighting out of Las Vegas, but it doesn't have a gym listed.
So he was, if I'm not mistaken, he fought 6 days ago.
The second, he sure did. Head kick and punches, round 2 from Michael Stack. Tough enough, 135. I didn't know that. That's very good. Let's
6
see.
days ago.
Let's see.
Oh, by the way, he also
Let's see
fought
this Michael Stack guy. Michael Stack, 7-3, fell to 7-3. So he was 7-2 going into this. Nobody. Oh, look, he's got a loss to Kai Kamaka III. Coconut bombs in the LFA. But anyway, that's interesting. Coming off a win 6 days ago, took this fight. Okay. Go back to Timothy Kwamba. Let's see who else he's got in his. I want to check out his loss. Okay, he lost back in 2021 against Ivan Tena. Rear naked choke, round 1. Combate Global. Contender series, tough enough. Yeah, you know what? Opportunity knocked, and he jumped right. He raised his hand. I'll take it. I'll do it. That's why we definitely have to check out.
Short notice went up weight class.
Oh, it's up weight class too?
Yeah.
That's no good.
I know.
That's no good. What 155? Yeah, last weigh-in was at featherweight. And that was just 6 days ago. Oh boy. That's when, you know what? This other guy looks like he can, this Balaji Oki looks like he can hit like a truck, this guy, Zulu Warrior. Let's see his resume. Okay, Dylan Salvador, 5-1, contender series fight. Punches and knees, round 1. Before that, Jacomar Ferreira, knee to the liver. Oh, my liver's hurting right now.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to the liver.
What do you want, baby?
Right, yeah, he's out of some obscure regional scene called Atomic. Atomic is out of Belgium. That's why it's obscure. Because when I say obscure, it means I just haven't heard of it. It doesn't mean it's. I'm not shitting on. I don't like things I don't know. I just assume they're just garbage. It's a good way to go. Yeah, this guy, I don't know shit about this guy either. He does have some cans in his 17 and 29 guy. He's got definitely a lot of cans in here. He's got one undefeated guy he beat named Nair Melikian. But aside from that, everybody's got shitty. Look, 8-13. Everybody's got a shitty record aside from that one undefeated guy. So Oki Balaji, whatever, what's his name?
Balaji.
Oki.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, we have to open up their Instagrams. Let's check it out. Check them out.
All right.
He looks like somebody. He looks like he looks like that running back that used to be for the he's an old time running back. Man, I know he looks just like him too. He's a Herschel Walker. He looks like freaking Herschel Walker. Balaji Oki. That's what he looks like. Herschel freaking Walker. Anyway.
Oh shit. Is it Timothy Kwamba? Is that right?
Real Fight Picks likes Loma more than Bruno Brazil because she's got that Justin Bieber look that I love. Yeah. Okay. All right. Enough of the.
Is this not? Oh, it is him. No fucking way.
Timothy Kwamba. He's new. He doesn't got shit going on.
He got 5 posts.
Yeah. He just started his Instagram probably yesterday after he found out he got this call up.
He did.
Good for him. All right. Can't get much off that, but man, I just wish I knew where he was training, who he was training with. Balaji Oki, look at Herschel Walker, freaking guy. What's Timothy Kwamba? He's fighting. It says fighting out of Las Vegas. That could be Extreme Couture. That could be what's the other one? Fight Ready? No, that's New Mexico, isn't it? I don't know. There's like 3. Oh, Syndicate MMA is in Vegas. Is that Balaji Oki?
Yeah.
Garbrandt? Is that Cody Garbrandt?
That's Cody.
Oh, he must be an alpha male, right? Because Cody Garbrandt's team alpha male.
Oh shit! Really?
Oh, there's
with the Funk Master
Sterling.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this guy.
God damn it! He's got Sterling in there.
Look at Oki Hadzovic. Well, rip that poster up.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Well.
Yeah. Look at the grill. Zulu. What is he? A Zulu warrior. That's right. That's his nickname.
Yeah.
Wonder if he's got like a pull on your heartstrings story. Like,
oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's ugly. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on this guy. Balaji Oki. That's this Timothy Kwamba. I like that he's stepping up for opportunity, but he's just too short notice. You can't get ready in 4 days. And there's too many question marks. I don't know where this kid trains out of. If I don't know anything about this dude, Timothy Kwamba. I'm staying away from betting because I don't know enough about neither one of these guys to put money on. But my Tapology picks definitely Balaji, Herschel Walker lookalike, Oki. That's who I'm going with. Dave, you same? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean the guy going up a weight class fought 6 days ago. Man, I'm just gonna throw the stats out real quick.
That fight 6 days, that might work in both ways. It might be.
I get it.
Keep the ball momentum. Keep the ball rolling as it's going. So he might just ride that wave of momentum.
Yeah, but he's doing this
knockout win.
Dude, stop. He's doing this for a fucking paycheck.
Look, he's doing this because it's the UFC had an opportunity. Wouldn't you? Doesn't matter about the paycheck. He just won a fight. He's got $2,000 in his pocket from regional.
I get it. No. He's gonna lose his first fight, and he's got 2 fights. He's gonna get handed his next fight. This is like the fucking WWE now. This is like a soap opera as it fucking stands through the hourglass as the world turns. Balaji Oki, strikes 9 per minute in the one fight that I have, 11.57 versus 2.87. Strike absorbed 4.34 versus 4.47. Negative striking ratio for this Timothy kid. I get it. Takedown defense, 83%. I don't care. It's gonna be ugly, and it's gonna be ugly fast. Going up a weight class, The guy's taller. The guy's got a 73-inch reach. Oh, let me look at the fight times. 2.46 versus 15. Okay, the records are the same, but the caliber, no. A full fight camp. This motherfucker's ready.
I gotcha. I'm not arguing with you.
Bellagio, okay, by KO. I'm going to go KO because, I mean, he's knocked out Dilvin Salvador. He knocked out Ferreira. He knocked out Silva. He knocked out this guy. He choked this guy out. He knocked out this guy.
All right, Dave. Enough.
Stop.
We get it. We
By
get it.
KO, within distance.
All right.
He's a minus 188 on the money line.
Good. Moving on.
Sorry.
Right, now I'm going to take him by knockout.
You should.
All right. Moving on. Next, for the headliner of the prelims, we have Officer Trevin Giles taking on newcomer Carlos Prates. Prates he's making his debut, right? If I'm correct with that. And he's a substantial favorite too on his debutant coming out of the Contender Series, the Nightmare Carlos Prates. So let's check him out. 17-6. He's got Muay Thai tattooed right across his chest. Again, that's a committed guy. That's a guy committed. All right. Coming off a Contender Series win, round 2 straight left over Mitch Ramirez, who was undefeated at the time, 7-0. Before that, he was in the LFA. That's a good sign. And before the LFA, he was in SFT, where he was headlining, and that is a Brazilian regional scene called Standout Fighting Tournaments, where he fought the knockoff Charles Oliveira, not the real one, the knockoff one, the Wish version, Charles Oliveira. But anyway, that's not the Charles Oliveira that everybody knows, so don't get it mixed up. And besides that, you look at his a lot of red spots through his early career, but people changed. That was pre-2017, so we don't want to look at that. We don't want to look at that. We don't want to compare that.
That's your first time.
What?
That's your first time saying that.
Well, I'm starting to learn, Dave. I'm starting to learn why look back at, unless somebody stands out. If I see something like he knocked out, knocked out a big name like 170 pound, if he knocks somebody out, then I'll just, oh, holy shit, look at that. He knocked out whatever. Dan Hooker back in 2014 or what's, I'm just throwing names out there. But anyway, this guy coming off, man, he's on a huge win streak if you want to count all. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight win streak. And that's before, if you want to include the kickboxing fights, 7, 8, 9 fight win streak. If you want to count those.
You know what? Okay, you know what I'm saying, by the way?
What?
I mean, I don't want to say this, but I mean,
things going with Officer Giles. The problem, Trevin Giles.
But he was fighting cans, but you know what he did to those cans? Knockout, 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 knockout. One decision back in 2019. But if not, he's been doing what he should be doing with cans in second round, first round, first round, first round, second round, first round. I mean, he's doing what he needs to do. He really is. He's killing it. Trevin Giles, go ahead. Talk about Trevin.
Okay. Officer Giles, former Houston police officer turned MMA fighter, 16-5. He's been around for quite a bit, but a lot of red in his last 5. He's 2-3 in his last 5, including that's not even including that Mike Billat grappling tournament. So, yeah. Most recently, he got beat by Gabriel Bonfim, he was exposed in that Brazil card. Remember, gave it shit and everybody. That was the shitter in that card because everybody had Gabriel Bonfim as a lock. Lock him in, put him in every parlay. Look what happened. Gabriel Bonfim got beat. Anyway, He's got a win over Preston Parsons. Okay, split decision. Okay, I'll take that. Louis Koski, that's Orion Koski's suckier brother, and Orion Koski sucks too. But whatever. He lost to Michael Morales, who, man, doesn't everybody that fights Michael Morales lose? Yes, because Michael Morales is still undefeated.
6-0.
He lost to Dricus Duplessis. No shame in that one, right?
15. Now he's 21-2.
Yeah, that aged well because he's now the champ. Yeah, he's going to be fighting Israel Adesanya and after he heals. Yeah,
I wish I had watched the fight with Roman
after UFC 300 because he definitely, I don't know, he's smart. Dricus Duplessis. He's not going to fight unless he's 100%, and that's what. Yeah.
He's
anyway,
Israel Duplessis, UFC 300. No ifs, ands, or buts.
No, I think it's going to be after you watch. I think I read an article. He's not ready for 300.
We'll see.
But I don't know. That's in fucking April. It's got plenty of time. Okay. Roman Dolidze. Trevin Giles beat Roman Dolidze. Unanimous decision. You know why? He's got a great stiff jab, and he jabbed him to death. That's what happened there.
I wish I watched that fight footage before my bets last week.
You did? The Roman.
No,
Roman
Dolidze.
You watched Trevin Giles? Okay. Man. He's got a win over James Krause. This was James Krause before he was a gambler, when he was still a fighter. That's a good one. He lost to Gerald Meerschaert, but that's the legend, GM3. Lost to Zach Cummings. Okay, I give him that. He beat Antonio Braga Neto. That's little Nog. Is that what they call him? Or Big Nog? One of the Nogs.
No.
James Bakovic, Ryan Spann. He's got some good wins, Trevin Giles does. So don't count him out. I know we're starting to go into history because that, the Ike Villanueva, Ryan Spann, that was 2017, 2016. But seriously, I mean, he's thing is he's starting to fade now but really, Kibo Bonfim, Michael Morales, Dricus Duplessis, those are not bad losses. Like there's Michael Morales undefeated, Kibo Bonfim, hot prospect. Aside from his last fluke loss, he was undefeated. And Dricus Duplessis, champ. Come on. Yeah, there's definitely a good argument. Trevin Giles has way better history, like resume, than Carlos Prates. Trevin Giles,
dude, he beat last week's UFC main event.
Yeah. He's 31, so he's not aged out yet. He's still kind of in the prime, especially at what was his 170. He's still in the prime there at 170 for the problem Trevin Giles. I think this might be a trap. I think Carlos Prates, was he minus 240? The fuck guy. I'm taking Trevin Giles. This Carlos Prates, if he beats Trevin Giles, then he's shown me something. But once again, you look at his crap. Just because he got Muay Thai tattooed across the chest don't mean crap to me. He hasn't beat anybody. He's coming off Contender Series. Mitch Ramirez.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy? Right?
Yeah.
That Charles Oliveira, that's not Charlie Olives. That's not the Charles Oliveira that we know. That's a fraud Charles Oliveira. So come on, really? I'm taking Trevin Giles. This is a trap. Plus 205. Oh, and I will bet Trevin Giles too. I'll bet him. I'm taking him on Tapology. Yeah, I like Trevin Giles here. I don't care. I'll t-shirt bet anybody too. That's that. Let's see what the chat has to say. What kind of shit they're gonna talk right now.
All right. By the way, I'm gonna say that I'm on the same with you. Trevin Giles plus 200.
UFC. Oh, that's what I heard. Thank you, Noah. Listen, Dave. That's in the article I read. Dricus Duplessis wants to fight Izzy in South Africa. There's an event coming in UFC South Africa or something. UFC Africa. And that's where he wants to fight Izzy. Because remember that whole, I'm more African than you are. At least I live there and all that. And Izzy's, the whole, he dropped the N-bomb and said something.
It's not up to him, though.
I know it's not up to him, but you know what? He'll get his way. You watch.
No.
You watch.
Nothing.
Just because you got a picture with Dana, you don't know Dana.
Who?
Yeah.
that?
Okay.
What?
John Anik.
What?
John Anik. You got a picture of John Anik too. Doesn't matter. You should have got a picture of Hunter Campbell and Sean Shelby, because then, yeah.
I got DC. I got John Anik. Oh, by the way, John Anik was a douche.
I know. We went through this, Dave. All right. Enough bragging camp. All right. Trevin Giles. You're taking Trevin Giles too. Do you want to go over?
I gotta erase this picture off my profile, though. This is a bad one. This one has to go.
Picture. Come on.
This one has to go.
All right.
Okay.
We're not here to look at your Instagram. If you want to pull up an
No,
Instagram,
I know. What the hell are we doing? Go back to it.
Carlos Prates or Trevin Giles. You can look at one of them. But yeah, I'm going with the dog here in Trevin Giles. Carlos Prates, I might look like a fool. He might just go in there and own Trevin Giles, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think this is a trap. It's a trap. And I think it is. John Anik exposed as a douche again.
Yes. Sorry.
You know.
Yes.
Air it out. Why? What did he do? What did John Anik do to you, Dave?
No, you know what? Like, you go up to get people's pictures. You're on the floor. You're at the fucking rail. The guys are like literally 2 feet away. So you got DC takes the time to take pictures with my kid. Takes the time to do everything. Bruce Buffer cannot be bothered to take a picture. Bruce Buffer, way too fucking superstar to even come next to the crowd. But Dana White, dude, took like 3 or 4 fucking pictures with me, talked to me. John Anik? Oh, all right. Just one picture, though. Like, seriously? Douchebag. I don't know. As far as people that were representative of like welcoming of the MMA community, man, DC was all in it. Dana was all in it. John, not so much. Bruce, not so much. They're both superstars. You know, we'll see John doing the NFL next year, where we will trash him in the NFL as well. He's going to get trashed hard in the NFL. Anyways, we'll see. Oh, shit. I lost it.
What?
Okay, Carlos Prates. Let's have a look at his. Damn, what has he got? He wears the what?
Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. What are you doing?
No, come on. This is still Instagram.
Okay.
I'm allowed.
Carlos Prates knocking out cans. There's a can. That guy's hairline says he's a can.
Oh, yeah. Hard can.
Yeah. Forget this guy, Douche Anik. "25 years of age." Oh, the color commentary of John Anik. Trevin Giles. Okay. Happily married. Look at this girl's bum.
I don't want what?
She got the cake. Look at that one right there, the cake. There you go.
That's the Halloween. That's the Halloween picture. We got the Joker and what's his name? Sorry.
Yeah, Holly. What is she doing there?
She's
Well, who's this guy? Look at this guy.
Black DC Universe. What is this?
Oh, at least he knows how to have a good time. Happy Halloween, Trevin Giles. Good for you. Oh boy. If I went to that party, man, the looks I would get. All right.
Yeah, Korean Joker would be hilarious.
All right. Okay, that's great. Kid, family life. All right, moving on. Can we move on yet?
Please.
We've been on this fight for way too long. let's get into the main card, curtain jerker. We got the black belt hunter, Rodolfo Vieira. Questions in his cardio, especially if you look at that fluffy fight, boy. But I think he's recovered from that. Taking on Armin Petrosian. This fight was supposed to happen a while ago, but I think Armin Petrosian got sick or something. There's a little conspiracy that Petrosian was slid into his water and he got sick from it. I don't know if that's true. That just could be rumor. I have no idea. But now the fight is happening, so I like that this fight was placed on this card. Man, 14 fights on this card, Dave. Boy, for fight night, there's a lot of shit going on here.
Super weekend.
But man, this is a tough one because Armin Petrosian, better cardio, better stand up, but if it gets to the ground, Rodolfo Vieira should be able to get a quick submission because Armin Petrosian is not good at BJJ. He is not good on the ground. And that's where Rodolfo Vieira, the black belt hunter, that's where he shines. But if you look at, like I keep bringing up that fluffy fight, you look at that fight, what happened round 2? 0 energy left. Sapped out of energy. However, from what I've heard from these cappers, he's recovered from that. He's noticed that problem, and he's recovered. His cardio's improved since the Fluffy Hernandez fight. He's like, after that, he beat Dustin Stoltzfus submission, as he should have. He lost to Chris Curtis by decision, but here's the key: decision, meaning he did make it all the way to the end without gassing so hard that he, would lose. And then he beat Cody Brundage by submission, but Cody Brundage, his body's damaged. He's got broken. He's all broken and shit. So that was kind of like a, here you go, gimme. Armin Petrosian, Superman. His last loss was against the fighting nerd there, Kyle Baralho. After that, he beat AJ Dobson, who's turning out to be a killer over in BKFC, interesting enough. And then he beat Christian Leroy Duncan, who was an undefeated hot prospect coming in. Armin Petrosian said, nope, not against me. So we got the 33-year-old Armenian taking on 34-year-old Brazilian black belt hunter. I'm still kind of on the fence, but I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt that Rodolfo Vieira's fixed the cardio flaw in his game, and because he's that much better on the ground, I'm gonna have to go with Vieira. I think it will find its way to the ground in the first period or first round, and I think he will find a submission because Armin Petrosian, I mean, I guess he's decent at takedown D. You're gonna explain that during the stats, but and the Tapology he picked, 73% got Petrosian. But I don't know. I seem to find that I think Vieira, his path to victory is so much like the odds are, in my personal odds are better that he's going to get a submission than more so than Petrosian's not going to get submitted. So I'm going to go with Rodolfo Vieira. Not confident at all, but that's my pick for Tapology. I don't know about betting. I'm not sure yet. What are you thinking, Dave?
Oh, you know what? I kind of have to.
Still looking at Trevin Giles' wife?
Yes.
Okay. American Top Team for Petrosian. Is that?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it is.
So
good for him.
I feel like Armin has realized his deficiencies, his problems. He hasn't been able to do much fuck all. If you look at the stats real quick, I'll go over it real quick. They're both 9-2. Armin's going to have the heavy height advantage. Reach advantage somehow goes to Rodolfo. On the feet, strike line per minute, 5.97 versus 3.36. Strike absorbed, 3.03 versus 4.84. Negative striking ratios for Vieira should not stand with Armin in any way, shape, or form. Now, I know Armin's been training on his on his BJJ. So we look at the takedown average. Takedown average 3.70. Rodolfo. That's fucking very impressive. Unfortunately, takedown accuracy is only at 26%. So yeah, but I mean, he has such a huge repertoire. These stats are skewed. So yeah, he's got the takedown average advantage, but the accuracy sucks. And if Armin is able to push this guy up against the fence, control the grappling, get his distance, and on top of which he's been working on his ground game. So if he does get taken down, he might not get abused. I'm looking at the repertoire. I'm kind of leaning Armin on this one, guys. I really am. I think he's the up-and-comer. He is the minimally younger guy. They're both 92 records. I think just Armin has a better repertoire. He's going to be better on the feet. He's going to be better against the cage. And if he's been working on his ground game like I think he has been, we'll see. But it's not a given.
Okay. We're split on that. Good. Split on that. I'm glad we disagree sometimes.
Doesn't have very.
Vieira, you're on Petrosian. A lot of people are on Petrosian, though. Like I said, Tapology, 73% on Petrosian. But I agree with Simple Man. I think Petrosian's takedown defense is not good enough to hold off Rodolfo Vieira. Rodolfo Vieira knows his key to victory now. He realizes he's got to use his jiu-jitsu, and I think 4-minute mark. Do you have the fights, Dave? Bring it up. We can watch 5 seconds. Go to the 4-minute mark of Kyle Baralho versus Armin Petrosian.
Yeah, but that's fucking guys. This is fucking Kai Barello. Who was
you're just gonna do the videos for your picks?
No, I'm just saying it's all right. Fuck Jesus, motherfucker.
Right, let me know when it's ready. We don't waste those precious seconds.
All right. I'm good. I'm gonna search.
Search it. 4-minute mark, round 1. Let me know. But
there's not in there.
I mean, let's see. Christian Leroy Duncan's his last win. Christian Leroy Duncan, isn't he supposed to be a wrestler too? Like a British wrestler or some shit like that? I'll check it out while you're looking for that. Superman, Armin Petrosian. That's Ryan Spann's nickname. Thief. Nickname Thief. Christian Leroy Duncan is a British fight, and I think I want to say he's a wrestler. He got like a wrestling background, but yeah, lost unanimous decision to Petrosian. But I don't know. I think that's
Duncan. I've got Dobson.
You got it.
Yes. You want Dobson?
Baralho.
Yeah, I don't have Baralho.
Baralho, not white. What do you mean?
Okay, hang on.
No, forget it then. Forget it. But Simple Man saying, watch the takedown, easy double leg. And yeah, Rodolfo Vieira is an animal on the ground. He is. He's like the best BJJ practitioner right now in the UFC. He's like the best one. I mean, yeah, he got submitted by Fluffy, but like I said, that was round 2. He had 0. His gas tank was emptied in round 1 trying to catch a submission that he couldn't get. So he had 0 energy going into round 2, and Fluffy got him. Dave can't even find the fight for some reason. He blocked it. He can only find the fights where his pick wins. He can't find the ones that his pick loses. It's convenient.
That's right.
I don't know. I can't find that Kyle Baralho fight. No,
I don't have Petrosian and Kyle Baralho.
I pull up AJ Dobson. I pull up that crap where he won by decision, boring. I pull up Christian Leroy Duncan where he won that boring decision crap too. But I just can't find the Kyle Baralho takedowns for some reason. Weird. All right. Anyway, Dave's on Petrosian. I'm on Vieira. Moving.
All right. Fuck you guys. Right here.
You got it?
Douchebags.
Okay, there we go. And ready? You let me know when you get to 4-minute mark.
4-minute mark? Where you at?
Around the 4-minute mark, somewhere around there. That's what Simple Man said.
Round 2. Where did it end?
No, it's in round 1. Round 1, 4 minutes. Toward the end of round 1.
Round 2, 4-1.
Oh,
right now.
There. Just play that. Go back. Yeah, rewind. Go back 3 seconds. Ready? Go back 3 seconds.
Takedown?
Yeah.
You want to see takedown?
Watch how clean it is. All right, here we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. All right, just let it play. Whatever. I'll risk it. I'll risk it to watch this. 7. And
All right,
there he
good
goes.
takedown.
Down. There it is. Okay, that's what's going to happen tomorrow with Rodolfo Vieira. Or not tomorrow, Saturday, whatever. All
Don't
right.
look at this. This is a bad look right now. Don't look at that.
Huh? Oh,
Put it back for.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
No,
it's
I gotta pause. Pause.
frame.
Just pause.
Full frame. Okay.
It's-
I still think that's 6 seconds on that too, probably.
That's
Anyway,
a bad.
moving on, Dave. Next, we have another double-digit loss guy, veteran Michael Johnson, 21-19. You want to talk about experience? This guy has fought. He fought Khabib. This guy's fought phenomenal fighters in his extended long career. He's taken on relatively new fighter Darius Flowers. Got the jiu-jitsu logo tattooed on his chest. I think that's it's like a, I forgot what but it's definitely a jiu-jitsu logo, that triangle thing. Darius Flowers. So I would imagine Darius Flowers has a good jiu-jitsu background, but let's see. I'm gonna pull up his Tapology. Okay. Beast mode, Darius Flowers. He's coming off a loss to Jake Matthews. That was in the Poirier versus Gaethje 2. Okay, lost to Jake Matthews by rear naked choke in round 2. So despite that BJJ tattoo on the middle of his chest, he's still getting submitted by Australians. Not a good look. Before that, he was in Contender Series where he beat some guy that Gogoladze.
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly. Who the fuck is that? And before that, he was the LFA for a couple fights, and then Combat Zone, and this guy is total. Look at all the sprinkle. Oh, he has a professional boxing record. You know what it is? 1-10. He's a 1-10 boxing record. 1 win, 10 losses. So he tried boxing. Evidently, not very good at boxing. And it's just, I don't know. This guy, Michael Johnson is far superior when it comes to fighting. You pull up Michael Johnson, he's double-digit losses, and they're horrible. He got 19 of them. This guy sucks. If you look at his record, 19 losses. This guy blows. But look at, he's losing to Clay Guida, Diego Moses, Jamie Malarkey, Diego Ferreira, Josh Emmett, Justin Gaethje, Khabib, Nurmagomedov. I mean,
Yes, Daniil Berenuch. Keep going.
He's just losing to the best. Let's see. He got some good wins in here. Okay, he's got some good wins. Joe Lozon. We're going. That's far back. Let's go.
Perfect.
He got Andre Feely. That's a good one. The GOAT, Artem Lobov. That's a good one. Alan Patrick.
Okay.
Alan Patrick kind of sucks. But, okay, Mark Diakese, that's his most recent win in 2022. And Mark Diakese, probably one of the better wrestlers out of England. Unanimous decision. Good on him. But you can't trust Michael Johnson. He's almost a 500 fighter, 21-19. You just can't. How can and who is that? Who's he fighting in that Tapology picture? Who is that? Who the fuck is that guy? He looks like I'm talking about Michael Johnson, Dave.
Oh, that's bad.
Right there. That guy looks like my handyman that used to do my apartments and stuff like this.
Yeah.
But anyway, who is that? That's got to be an old ass picture. I'm gonna figure it out. Right? Is that Melvin Gilliard? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't.
So this is a weird fight, but you know what? I gotta take the experience here. Michael Johnson is just such a more well-rounded, better fighter as he aged out. 37. He's getting up there. But what's Darius Flowers' age?
94.
Let me see.
He's got a lot on.
29. Darius Flowers 29. Man, it's just that Darius Flowers unproven. And if you're going to get rear naked choked by Jake Matthews, how are you going to let that happen? I know it's his debut and stuff, but really? And yeah, I'm not impressed by any of this crap. 1-10 boxing record. Come on. This guy's used to losing too.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Michael Johnson. I think he should handily beat Darius Flowers. It's a bad matchup.
Reach advantage, experience advantage, strike length per minute 4.28 versus 4.19. That's a wash. Strike absorbed, negative striking ratio for Michael Johnson. 702 for Darius Flowers. Dude, you're a punching bag. Takedown average 0.46 versus 1.70. Okay, granted, advantage to Darius Flowers there. Unfortunately, Darius Flowers has a takedown accuracy of 33%, and Michael Johnson has a takedown defense of 80%. So I think Michael Johnson is going to keep this on the feet. He has the experience. He has the repertoire. He's going to be able to keep this guy, Darius Flowers. He's going to be able to stop the takedowns as far as I'm concerned, and then he's going to piece him up on the feet.
Look, Real Fight Picks is taking Flowers. So it came down from middleweight to welterweight to lightweight. So, okay. He's looking for a weight he can win at. None of them.
Exactly. No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. No. I'm going to stick with Michael Johnson on this one. I'm going with the experience as well. I just see Michael Johnson. First of all, win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. He needs to win right now.
Peace out, simple man. Peace out. He's got to go. He's got work in the morning.
Man, homies.
Thank you. Thank you for being in the chat. Mm-hmm. Oh, Dave, you got the watch collection. He can give you a t-shirt. Yes, definitely. Simple man. Last thing I got to say, on Instagram, send your address to me or Dave, and you will get a t-shirt. I'm going to make some new ones. I'm going to make a PREECAAAP shirt. So maybe I'll send you one of them, promote the site, or not the site, promote the channel. Okay. So, Dave, we're both on Michael Johnson. You want to look at Instagrams or anything? What time is it? We got like a half hour, 4 fights left to go through.
Keep going. Okay.
Let's move on. Next, we have going up the card, Brad Tavares taking on RoboCop, Gregory Rodriguez. Interesting here. Gregory Rodriguez, big favorite, minus 240.
Huge.
Yeah, is that warranted? I don't think so. Brad Tavares he's like the gatekeeper to the top 15, isn't he? Like you got to beat him to make it into the top 15, top 10. Is Brad Tavares is he ranked in the top 15? I don't know. What's it say?
He should be.
Tapology.
He should be. He is not.
I agree. I think he is not. He's number 30 according to Tapology.
Damn.
But like I said, he is kind of like the gatekeeper to like you want to get to the top 15, they're going to face you against. You have to beat people like Brad Tavares. He's coming off a win over Chris Weidman. Chris Weidman broken. He lost to Bruno Silva, who was very similar to Gregory Rodriguez. Very similar, like power, both Brazilians, very similar. He lost to Dricus du Plessis. Hey, not a bad loss there. Before that, he beat Omari Akhmedov, Antonio Carlos. Oh, that was he lost to Edmund Shavazian. Yuck. That's a horrible loss. Lost to Israel Adesanya. But he went to decision, though. He didn't get knocked out, which is good against Izzy. He beat Christoph Jocko. That's a good one. So, I mean, he's got some highlights in here and some crap. Well, most of his losses are warranted, actually, for the most part, until you go way deep. But I'm saying as of recently, except for that stupid Edmund Shavazian, I need to lose to him. But anyway, let's look at Gregory Rodriguez. Gregory Rodriguez getting it done. Man, the most memorable fight with him is that one against Chidi Njokuani. Was it Chidi Njokuani? Or, yeah, Chidi Njokuani. That's where he had that big chunk of skin missing right off the middle of his forehead. just showing skull, and he still managed to not get the fight stopped and come out and win ground and pound round 2. That was a phenomenal fight. That'll forever ingrained into my memory. God bless you, RoboCop, Gregory Rodriguez. But I've seen him take some good losses too. He lost to Arnold Petrosian and Bruno Ferreira. He lost to he beat Jun Young Park, the Iron Turtle. Okay. I thought that was that was kind of an upset. That's right. I picked Jun Young Park and I lost money on that. I was so confident too. But anyway, RoboCop has shown his toughness with that cheat in Jaquani, and he shows well-roundedness, beating likes of Jun Young Park, Dusko Todorovic, Josh Fremd. He's beaten some decent fighters here, losing to some Jordan Williams. That's the diabetes guy. He's got like type 1 diabetes. That was Contender Series too. That was his Contender Series back in 2020. So, but aside from that, Bruno Ferreira and Petrosian, those aren't bad losses to have. I see Gregory Rodriguez winning this, but there's no way I'm laying minus 240 on it. Maybe if he was a minus 160 or something like that, I might bet him. But if anything, I might throw a little chunk of change on Brad Tavares. This is a very good matchup. It's going to be a very good fight, I think. And Brad Tavares, even though he might want to make it boring, Gregory Rodriguez is not going to let that happen. He's just too much action for the guy, for RoboCop. Let's see. Oh, Dev, how you doing, buddy? We had to do the show early. We had to do it tonight because tomorrow I'm going to watch regional scene fighting. I'm going to watch Combat FC 6. But welcome to the show. And I just had my little spiel about how awesome Gregory Rodriguez is, but I'm not going to minus 240 is just stupid, ridiculous. So my pick on Tapology will be RoboCop Gregory Rodriguez. I would say probably by decision. I don't know if he can knock out Brad Tavares, because Brad Tavares he's tough. He's a journeyman, kind of, you know what I mean? 20-8. He's definitely got the experience, but he's also got, and his losses aren't bad, except for, I really hate the Edmund Shabazian loss, round 1, left head kick. He's wishing he could take that back. But aside from that, Izzy making it to unanimous decision, Dricus du Plessis, champ, Bruno Silva, tough as nails. But that's another thing. I think Bruno Silva and Gregory Rodriguez are very similar fighting styles. And that's where and Bruno Silva took him out round 1, knees and punches. Maybe I'll take Rodriguez by knockout. Maybe that might be a play here. But my pick is going to be Gregory Rodriguez. I just don't know yet how it's going to be done. And you know what? If it goes to decision, Brad Tavares might be able to get it, because I when you do the stats, I think he might even have better volume. I don't know. We're going to have to see. But what, did you just pass it? You didn't even pick, Dave. You're just moving on.
I'm a coin flip. It's not worth the odds. Like, honestly, minus 240. Really?
Who are you going to pick on Tapology?
Oh, Rodriguez by decision.
Okay.
Easy pick.
Like, that's one of my few confident favorites. Very good.
Bandwagon.
More dangerous and grappling edge. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now we can move on to your Ukrainian versus, was it a Polish guy?
My guy?
We got Ihor Peteria. A lot of people are hating on him because that win over Shogun, where he just did a dance and shit afterward, and not very classy of Ihor, gloomy old Ihor. But out of the Ukraine, right? I want to say he's Ukraine. Yeah, he's a Ukrainian fighter. But and he's coming off that loss to who's that? Bellato? Yeah, Rodolfo Bellato, where, you know what? Bellato was like a huge favorite, and he had me, and I put him in a couple parlays, but Ihor Peteria, he had me a little kind of sweating a little bit, because he was putting up a good fight until he wasn't. Till like when was that? Round Let me see. Let's open up Ihor's resume. 20-5, not looking so hot in the UFC, but okay, ground pound round 2. Yeah, but you know what? Round 1, there was an argument that Ihor might have won that round, if I remember correctly. I was nervous. I'm like, I don't know, this Adolfo Bellato, but then Bellato came back and threw it, used his muscle and outstruck him and got him in the ground and pound and caught him. Carlos Oberg, he's just a stud. That dude, on and out of the ring, stud. Carlos Oberg. So you can give him a let go on that loss. There's that Shogun loss win that was Shogun, an old ass Shogun that shouldn't have even been fighting, and it was in Brazil. Everybody was everybody supporting Shogun Hua, and then Ihor took him out in round 1, and then did this stupid dance, this Ukrainian dance, and it was just cringy. Nobody liked it, and that's why he got a lot of hate. He also lost to Nikolai Negumerianu. You got to say that just right. But he lost to Nico, and I mean, Nikolai Negumerianu is not that bad. I think he's a decent fighter. I like it. 12-1, pretty good fighter. Before that, he was in the Contender Series, and then he was in the European promotions, where he's beating all these guys with V's and Z's at the end of their name. So Ihor, I hate to say it, but he's decent, especially going against this new jack, Robert Bryceczyk. Robert Bryceczyk is a Polish fighter. Is this his debut? It sure is. He's coming out of Octagon. Okay, I don't even know why this guy is such a huge favorite, because out of Octagon, Lee Chadwick. There's a name that I kind of know, but the rest of them, I don't know these guys. Samuel Kristofich, Abdel Rahman Dry. I mean, you guys can read the same shit I am. But this guy, look at his losses. Zednik Polovich, 2021, not even that long ago. Polvka, whatever. Cake Brito, is that Joe Anderson Brito's brother? I don't know, but Cake beat him. And Leandro Silva, that Bruno Silva's brother? I don't know, but he beat him. I'm just saying, he's losing to these guys that aren't aren't known and stuff. And this guy's coming in as a huge favor against Ihor. I don't know. I think this might be another one of these trappy tests. Like this guy's another unproven dude, 17-5, making his UFC debut. Ihor's been here. He's only beat Shogun, but still he's been here, and he's lost to guys way better than this Robert Bryceczyk. I think I'm going to take the underdog here again, despite the hate everybody's giving him. I think he's in that loss to Bellato. He showed he's tough. He showed he's got some, like I said, the first round he had me shitting my pants. So despite being the other guy's on like a hot prospect on a nice little win run, but I'm gonna go with the plus money here. And I think I don't know what the odds are on Tapali, doesn't have listed. On Bet Online, he is Ihor's a plus 142. Robert Bryceczyk minus 162. Yeah, I'm gonna take the underdog here and take Ihor Potieria, the duelist, for the upset. What do you think, Dave?
I don't like the weight class difference. It drives me nuts. But unfortunately, guys, I got to make some phone calls. I got some stuff that's happening right now. So I'm going to be peacing out right now.
Okay.
Rand, I'm sorry, buddy. You're on your own.
I can finish this.
I'll be in touch soon, buddy. All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Later. Okay. Dev. Man, all right. I'll share a screen. Jesus. I'm with you, Dev. I think Ihor also. Let me just scroll down. There we go. I'm thinking Ihor as well. Polish guy is not very impressive. He's been KO'd before. Yep. Ehor dog of the week. I'm glad you guys are on with me on this because it doesn't make sense why this dude is even the favorite here. Pull him up, getting KO. I'm not gonna do that. That's Dave's crap. I'm not getting Dave always gets me walking that fine line of copyright infringement. Typical Canadian male. Is he Canadian? I thought he's Polish, but is he fighting out of Canada? I don't think so. He's fighting out of Poland. But Tapology's got him. Look at this. 85% going with Robert Brychek. That's why the hate is real on Ehor Pateria. That's why I'm glad you guys are with me. I'm going with Pateria as well. Dave, I don't know what he was going to take, but now I guess the rest of the show is me. He's got some phone calls, his work stuff probably, or family stuff. I don't know. It's none of my business. So, typical talking about Dave. I gotcha. I'm a little tipsy. All right, but moving on. I looks like you guys. I guess you guys are with me. So, yeah, we're on Ehor Pateria. Moving on, we got the co-main event. We got Dan Ige taking on Andre Fili. Now, this one is also interesting fight because Dan Ige 50K 17-7. He's been around for a bit and he's a talented fighter. Let's look at his he's got the Hawaiian toughness. Okay. Let's look at his resume. I know there's a lot of red here, but look at the opponents. Okay. He lost most recently Bryce Mitchell. That's, Bryce Mitchell. He's, I know the God and the Bible and flat earth and all that good stuff. Bryce Mitchell's Bryce Mitchell, thug nasty. Gets it done, though. Unanimous decision. He beat Nate the Train. Nate the Train Landwehr. And this is when Nate the Train was on his little roll. Nate the Train was like on a 4-fight win streak until he came up to Dan Ige. Beat Damon Jackson. Damon Jackson, same things like Nate Train. He was on like a little win streak. Then he got to Ige. Bom, bom, bom. Now here's the 3 losses that are gross. Movlar Evloev. Okay, give him that one. Movsar Evloev, 15-0. I think he's still undefeated, right? Or did he most recently lose? Oh, excuse me. Let's check. Movsar. No, he's coming off. Look at all the green. Movsar. Yeah, he's still undefeated. Still undefeated. Movsar Evloev. That's right. I bet him too. Okay, Josh Emmett. You guys know Josh Emmett has the strongest punch for the featherweight division. Then the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung, now retired, but still he had his 21. That's when he was on his little rampage. So those I can give him a pass on all 4 of those losses in those last 5-6 fights. Beat Gavin Tucker. Before that lost to Calvin Kattar. I'll give a pass on that one too. Edson Barboza. Point being, Dan Ige definitely has phenomenal experience beating some good people. Mersad Bektik, Edson Barboza, Kevin Aguilar, beating some good names. Gavin Tucker, Damon Jackson, Nate Train. But now he's taking another thing about Dan Ige. He's been at Extreme Couture before Extreme Couture was the place to be at. This is before COVID. He's been at Extreme Couture for years. But we can say the very same about Andre Fili and Team Alpha Male. Andre Fili, touchy-feely, great nickname, probably one of the best. Double-digit losses, 23-10. Keep that in your head. Dan Ige 17-7, not at the double-digit range yet. That's a big deal. I think once you're at double-digit losses, you kind of have that. That's another loss. I've had them before. Kind of that feel. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to get double-digit losses. Let's see. Coming off a win against Lucas Almeida. Before that, he lost to Nathaniel Wood, the prospect out of London or out of England. That's not a bad loss to have. He beat Bill Algeo. Good win there. Then he had some grappling events. He had Shane Shapiro. I don't know who that is. He lost to Joe Anderson Brito. All right, give him that one. Bryce Mitchell. Oh, everybody's losing Bryce Mitchell. Well, not as of late, but everyone used to be losing to Bryce Mitchell. He beat Charles Jourdain, the eye poke with Daniel Pineda. Sodiq Youssef, phenomenal fighter. See, this is a tough fight as well. Let's see at the odds. Dan Ige is favored by -170. Andre Fili comes back +145. But in this case, oh, welcome, buddy. Are you there? I hope he is. Backstage, bro. I just noticed that. Sorry, I was doing the show. Touchy feely. So Dev is on the underdog. Touchy feely. Thanks for filling in, buddy. Thanks. You saw Dave had to pop out and you jumped right in. I like that. Good.
Yeah,
good job. I applaud that.
No problem.
Real quick, we need another pick on the. Who are you picking for? Ihor Pateria and Robert Bryce-Check.
You know what? What part of 50% of why I didn't do this is because, dude, no research at all with that.
That's
the most research.
Go with your gut.
Yeah, no. The most research I did was I did go on Tapology, and I noticed that Tapology is heavy on the unknown guy. So not Pretoria. I don't even know how to say the dude's name. Bryce.
Oh, Bryce-Check.
So honestly, I went with Tapology. I also put him in a couple, like, it's messy. Usually I do like 30. Yeah, MMA Jesus. I usually do 30 like cards for DraftKings, and I'm only doing 7, and this dude's in like 2 of them. Bryce-Check. I have Pretoria, I think, in 1, but you got to pick underdogs. But supposedly he's supposed to knock him out. According to the Tapology, it's all like that dark bar, like everyone on tap. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just
on the Tapology picks. They don't.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use one mulligan, Tapology mulligan, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with Bryce-Check. I feel bad, but
okay,
I'm really here
fine.
just to support you, Ranj.
Good.
I'm here to be another fucking face.
I appreciate it. So Dave just texted me. What happened was his 74-year-old dad fell, broke his hip, so he had to take an ambulance ride, but he should be fine. Dave said he might be able to come back before we're done with the show. But anyway, I appreciate letting me know about.
He's all right.
Yeah, he says Gordon. She's like, everything's fine. Give me a few minutes to clear shit, and I'll be back. All this drama for no reason. My old man broke his hip last year too. Now fell. He says he's fine though. Fucking 74 years old. Bullshit. Ambulance. And then it has the emoji with his head with the guy like this. Anyway,
I'm not smirking because of that. I'm selling. I got my first 3 listings to sell 15 million, 15 million, and 17.5 million. So I was just like working on that.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Big money. Big money.
I'm trying hard. We'll see what happens, Ranj. If I win, I'll buy you something. Buy you a lollipop. I'll buy you a lollipop. I'm gonna send it to your house.
All right, good enough. Okay, back to this. Let's move up to the next Dan Ige, Andre Fili. This is where I was before you came in. So and I think I'm going to go with the way of Dan Ige. I just think he has a better upside. Like, I think he's better, more well-rounded. I like that Andre Fili is at alpha male because everybody alpha male knows wrestling. That's their base in that facility. But Extreme Couture is not, they're also a very good. Eric Nixick, I think, is one of the best people you want cage side. But Uriah Faber, cage side, is great too. It's cool. They're both from good facilities. But I'm gonna have to give the edge to Dan Ige. I think his quality of opponents that he beat is better, and his losses, I think, are aged better than Nathaniel Wood and Joe Anderson Brito, who beat Andre Fili. Dan Ige's losses are Bryce Mitchell, Movsar Evloev, Josh Emmett. Oh, by the way, Bryce Mitchell also beat Andre Fili. So, I mean, you got to take that for what it is. I'm picking Dan Ige. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I've been on Dan Ige pretty closely. Like he really surprised me when he fought what's the name? The guy who always finishes by leg kicks, Edson Barbosa. You remember that fight Ige had with him? It was like a robbery. I think it went to Barbosa. Maybe it went to Ige, but I just remember it being controversial. And anyways, I've been watching him closely for that long. And people like I was hearing, I don't know what particular cappers were talking about Ige, but they're basically saying this is like a wrestler versus striker. But I thought Feely was a wrestler too. And then they were basically calling Ige a wrestler. But man, maybe it was the opposite because I know that Ige has hands. And I really like Ige. I agree for the same reasons as you. He has been to the top of the food chain. He has fought the tougher competition. He's been closer to the higher ranked fighters. And those fights, he's really competitive. I've seen Feely look good. I've seen Feely look bad. And he hasn't fought the same caliber of fighters. And when he has, like you said, Bryce Mitchell, he lost. So, I mean, how do you not pick Ige? I think he still has potential to get up there again, to break back into I'm not sure where he sits now. I think he's like at 17, but I think he can get into the top 10. This would be a good win, good fight for him. I'm a good win for him if he can win here. But 100%, I'm picking Dan Ige. I like Andre Feely, Sacramento base, close to me. I hate picking against him, but if we're picking a win, we're picking winners. I'm going to pick Ige for sure. I like the potential parlay piece here.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm just checking out their Instagrams. I'm gonna check out homeboy Andre Feely just because since we looked at Danny Ige, it's only fair. Andre Feely, Touchy Feely, official. Both are family men. I noticed they both have. I believe they both have children.
Sure.
Or look at Andre Feely's girl, beautiful. He's got a hand right on her boob right there.
I would too if they look like that. I would too.
Right.
I'd have it there all the time.
Got the new tat. Jesus wept tat.
Yeah, there's our boy, I guess. MMA Jesus right there.
Oh yeah, there he is. that's reaching, but okay. And no, it looks like he does not have children. He just has a beautiful woman and a dog.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
She is pretty hot. Oh, here's her on the boat. Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Stop sharing. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Danny. You're with Danny. Let's move on.
All the way. My lady, she doesn't know many fighters. My fiance, she doesn't know many of them. She knows a handful. She knows DC, Khabib, Connor. She's getting to know more and more. She knows Nate Diaz. Like, I don't even think she would pick Nate Diaz if I said, "Hey, name 5 fighters." But she knows Andre Touchy Feely. She thinks he's cute with his missing tooth. That's one of her crushes. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah.
My wife, we played that game. Like, if you have one like free play card, who would you pick? She picks some. She likes Korean people. She picks that. Did you ever see G.I. Joe, the movie with the Storm Shadow or the bad ninja?
I'm gonna Google him now.
I forgot his name, but he's a Korean. He's in the G.I. Joe movies as Storm Shadow, I think his name. The white ninja, the bad guy.
Yeah, he's a nice set.
That's one of.
He has a nice head of hair, huh?
One of her favorite, and she's like, I'll pick. I think his name is Hyung Bong Lee, or I forget his name, but he's a very handsome guy. And she's like, so who would yours be? And I go, I don't know, the girl at the cutting crew that cuts our kids' hair. Yeah, she wasn't.
Yours
cool.
Can't be real. You can't do real, bro. That's the rule. You broke the rule, man.
We're playing free card. Go ahead.
You break the rule.
Anyway, moving on. We got.
God.
We got the main event. Jack Hermanson taking on Joe Pyfer. Who body bags? Joe Pyfer. Somebody picked him. Definitely, he was an early pick on the unranked contender thing. Forgot who picked
Sure.
him, but that was a good pick. I kind of liked it. But now I think I might be going with the Swede here. I might be going little underdog play, and I'll explain why. Okay, Joe Pyfer body bags. Let me share screen. I keep forgetting to do that.
Mhm.
Present, share screen. Okay. All right. So Joe Pyfer, body bags. He's I think he's training at, doesn't have it listed, but I think he's training at Renzo Gracie Philly with those boys like Jeremiah Wells, also on this card. Oscar Petrosian, is that his name? Or Oscar, but you know that there's
Pescoda or something like that.
he's good though, the Oscar guy. And then they got Pat Sabatini, Sean Brady. They got some good killers over there, and I think that I'm pretty sure that's where Joe Pyfer trains, out of Renzo Gracie Philly. It says Marquez Mixed Martial Arts, but I don't think that's accurate right there. But anyway, let's look at his beautiful record here. Okay, let's go from his loss. Okay, he started his pro career 2018. And let's see, can. All right, come to Ring of Combat. Jonathan Patty, who I think now is in the Bellator PFL type, one of those. I think I definitely heard his name before. I definitely know that name. Everybody knows Dustin Stoltzfus. Okay, that was his Contender Series loss. Arm injury from a slam. Okay, we'll give him a bye on that because he got hurt during a slam.
Seen that one.
Kind of fluky. Okay. Then he was in Cage Fury. Contender Series again. This time he won. He beat Ozzy Diaz. And then he made to his UFC debut against Alan Amadovsky. This guy sucks. Alan Amadovsky, I think, has never won in the UFC. Real quick, we're going to check it out real fast. Look at this guy, just looks like he's not good.
Like a bag of milk.
And yeah, as I said, 0 wins in the UFC. He won in Bellator, and then he came to UFC, lost. Okay, so Alan Amadovsky, proven not to be good. Okay, that was his UFC debut. Then he had the grappling thing. Then he fought Gerald Meerschaert. Good win, GM3, legend. So he beat Charles Radke, Chuck Buffalo, who had that phenomenal victory.
That was canceled.
I mean, I bet against him.
It's canceled. It was canceled.
Right.
It looks like.
Canceled. Okay, it was canceled.
And it was a grappling match
again, but this time was a grappling thing. And like I said, Renzo Gracie Philly, they'll teach you how to grapple. They're good at it.
Well, can I say something? Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
What's his name? Pyfer's been grappling. He's been doing jiu-jitsu since he was 4.5, and he started doing tournaments when he was 5. Just so you know.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I learned that by watching his interview at UFC Media Day. Yeah. I just want you to know that. Yeah, that's why he beat Meerschaert. He fucking subbed him. Pyfer did.
Yeah,
Pyfer subbed
I didn't know
Meerschaert.
that. That's good. That's the interesting fact there. Yeah.
Oh wait, no wait. He beat him unanimous decision. But I mean, he went into his world. He went, on the ground with them and whatnot. And
yeah, I've heard and seen a lot of good things from Pyfer. I wanted to pick him for that contest, but somebody else scooped him up. I think maybe Chat might have did it.
I don't blame them. Chat was on that night.
Yeah. I think they got the second best lineup aside from me.
Next year, I want to do it next year.
Who got the worst is Dave's. Dave's lineup is he got people.
They're not in the UFC.
I know. He's going to try to pick Jeff Molina. The Chat saved him from that. Don't do that.
Yeah,
somebody else that was Jeff Molina. There's somebody else that was out of the UFC. Wanted to pick him too. Like, get out of here with that. He picked a couple. Who the fuck are those guys? Picked a couple of those guys.
Yeah. In the 2000s, it reminds me of a guy who played fantasy baseball. He picked Jose Canseco in the 2000s. He picked Jose Canseco.
Oh, that's great. That's like picking Jerry Rice in 2000 for fantasy football. Okay. Anyway, so we got Joe Pyfer, but now he's taking on. This is going to be a very tough. Better if you look at Joe Pyfer's record. Jack Hermanson is better than all these dudes, all of them. He's better than even the grappling ones. He's better than Gerald GM3. I hate to say it, he is better than Alan Amadovsky. He's better than the people that beat. He's better than Dustin Stoltzfus. Let's look at Jack Hermanson. Okay, I mean he's starting to get up there in age. I think, right? The Swede.
Yes.
He's 35. Okay, not horrible. Not horrible. He's still got a couple good years in him. All right. Now you look down. He's coming off a loss to Roman Dolidze. All right, not horrible. Roman Dolidze, we just saw. He tough as nails, but man, I picked the wrong side there. Oh, and he's back. He's back.
Oh, there he is.
Picked the wrong side there. Oh, yeah. And you got some reverb. You got reverb. Turn the volume off or something.
Talking shit about me when I'm not fucking here.
I would never talk shit about you with that
contender
jersey.
picks. Hell yeah.
You are reverb.
Shit about me when I'm not fucking
Love that shit.
There you go.
Love
I
that
hear
jersey.
it again. You got echo. You got echo, Dave.
That's
Go
all right.
echo. That's it,
yourself.
Dave.
All
Talking
good.
shit when I'm not here. What are you, Chuck Buffalo? Are you Charlie Radke? Shut up. All right. So anyway, if you let's look at Jack Hermanson really quick. Okay. Lost to Roman Dolidze. He beat Chris Curtis. Good win. He lost to Sean Strickland. All right. We'll give him a bye on that. Split decision too. That was the one Sean Strickland was talking to him during the fight late. Is that all you got, Jack? That's all you got?
No, I think that was Jack Marshman.
Oh, was it?
I want to say.
I think
because
you're
he
right.
really
You are right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
But I remember. I just distinctly remember Sean Strickland saying.
Yeah.
But look.
Hey, you know why I know that? Because I looked up the stats. Dave, you should pull the stats up for that. It was close. Like everyone thinks Hermanson's a grappler, but he was keeping up with Strickland in that fight. He had like 148 strikes. 148.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Hermanson.
Yeah. He had a wrestling fight against Kamzat where he lost by points. Okay, a wrestling tournament, the Bulldog Fight Night, whatever. He beat Edmund Shavazian, which is thank God. Lost to Marvin Vittori, but Marvin Vittori, he's special. He's special. He's got that autistic strength. He beat Calvin Gastelum by heel hook. I remember that 1 minute and 18 seconds of round one. I totally remember that. Calvin Gastelum's like so disappointed and defeated after that. But there's nothing he could do. Once he got it in, it was locked. It was done. Lost to Jared Cannonier. Okay. Then he went on this little run here. Gerald Meerschaert's in there. Beat him. Guillotine. And that's Gerald Meerschaert's move. Used Gerald Meerschaert's own move on Gerald Meerschaert to beat him. Beat David Branch. Beat Ronaldo Souza. So now we're starting to go in 2017, 2016. So it's starting to really not be as important. But still, what I'm saying is Jack Hermanson is not to be just slept on. This dude has the credentials. He should, on paper, be much closer than a plus 200. That's why I think I might take a scratch-off ticket on Jack Hermanson. I don't know if I'm going to pick him on Tapology, but man, Joe Pyfer's a good wrestler. And like now that you said he's been wrestling since he was a kid, like 4 or 5 years old, 12-2. His losses are a while ago to Dustin Stoltzfus, Jonathan Patty. I don't know. I think, that slam arm injury, that's a fluky one. I don't know. I think I might take Jack Hermanson by guillotine choke because he did it twice. He did it to David Branch and he did it to Gerald Meerschaert. But then again, I don't know because Renzo Gracie Philly wrestling. He's been wrestling since he was before kindergarten. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to get me one way or another. You have to push me over the fence. I'm on it right now. Hermanson gonna finish him. That's why I think he might too.
Did UFC or Dana White, didn't he buy Joe Pyfer a house? Is that the guy he bought a house for?
He did.
I think it was.
Dana White did buy a house for Joe Pyfer. So so they know something, yeah.
Yeah, I don't fuck around like that. Like Themba Garimbo, it was easy pick for me last week with the whole Rock buying him a house, and then everything I watched this week for promotion is like a Joe Pfeiffer commercial. Like really, like I haven't seen Hermanson on the fucking screen. It's all about Joe Pfeiffer, Joe Pfeiffer, Joe Pfeiffer, and that's like
He's a hot prospect, but
he's the darling.
might be right. But you can't. The judges can't rob you if you submit them.
When they were in the war room, they were trying to purposely pick somebody who Pfeiffer could beat. And I'm just gonna pick Pfeiffer. I want Dave to come in here. I want to hear what Dave has to say, and I'm gonna exit and let you guys do your parlay because you guys pick most of the picks together. But I want to hear what Dave has to say. I want to see if he's on my side.
Right. Go ahead, Dave. What do you got to say?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Are you guys fucking delusional? How is this even fucking close? Jack Hermanson is a fucking piece of shit motherfucker. He sucks.
Oh my goodness. The beers are hitting
Oh
you.
my God.
The beers
How
are
are we
hitting you
even
hard.
having this conversation?
How
All
is
right.
suck?
I'm sorry. Let me back up my fucking point of view here because I apologize.
Yeah.
Because you fucking
should.
delusional fucking motherfuckers think that this guy actually has a chance against Joe Pfeiffer. You know what? I'm impressive. You know what? It's
I don't
impressive.
want to do a t-shirt bet now just because you're being such an ass.
T-shirt bet, Dave.
I was gone for 15 minutes? 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I left for 15 minutes
Who's
and you guys
Pfeiffer
were
beat?
just fucking crazy for some reason.
Who's Pfeiffer beat? Who's he beat?
Oh, okay.
He beat Ngannou's record for hardest punch.
Okay, let me just start with Jack Hermanson, and let me tell you why the fucking joke that he is what he is. Jack Hermanson, coming off of a loss against Roman Dolidze. Okay, we all saw what Roman Dolidze do last weekend. I have now watched him fight.
Made it to decision,
Roman Dolidze is not a good fighter. He has no strikes, and
that's funny.
The
You
worst
picked him.
thing is he lost from strikes to back control.
And you still picked him.
Yeah, I know. I made a mistake.
Yeah. Now, okay, now you did.
I'm willing to accept my mistakes and learn from them.
How about this mistake that you're making right now with Joe Pfeiffer? Who's he beat, Dave? Who was he beat? Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Okay, that guy. All right. So
okay, wait a second. So he beat Gerald Mearshart in a grappling.
So did Jack Hermanson
in grappling.
So did Jack Hermanson.
GM3 does not strike. His only skills as a legend, as we have accepted as a legend in the UFC, is his grappling.
Yeah,
this
and Jack Hermanson guillotined him
and took care of him. Not only that, this was GM3's chance to win back his loss in the UFC where he got knocked the fuck out. So you're telling me GM3 can't knock this fucking guy out and can't out grapple him? Oh, wait a second. Let me look at Jack Hermanson real quick. Oh, where is it? Where is
it's in there.
Oh, he's not on here. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is.
Amdovsky. Okay.
Yeah.
Amdovsky
sucks. I think you can beat Alan Amdovsky.
I'm sorry, man. I don't. He's only lost against Dustin Stolfus, which is a good fucking loss. Before that, this guy named Patty in 2019, he got caught. Ever since then, he got caught. He's been working on his grappling game. Beating Eric Andrews, who's a football player. I get it.
Beating bums.
Beating GM3.
That's the only person with a decent name that he's beaten. So did Jack Hermanson.
That's enough for me.
Good. T-shirt bet.
No, that's enough for me. Good. I'm sorry.
T-shirt bet then. What?
Huh?
What? I'm right here. I'll let you have the minus 240 favorite. Go ahead. I was on the fence. You pushed me to the side of Hermanson with all your stupid talking. That's what God. I was on. I was thinking Joe Pfeiffer, he's a real deal. You know what? No, Jack Hermanson's going to clown him, going to submit him.
Jack Hermanson is a fucking professional punching bag.
Okay.
Professional punching bag.
Yeah.
Chat, anybody?
Let's go.
He's Swedish.
So
You gonna
what?
take a guy who's Swedish who just lost off of fucking Roman Delice? And
You picked Roman
beat
Delice
washed
last
up Chris
week.
Curtis?
You just picked Roman Delice. Now you're flipping back. Come on. He beat Chris Curtis. Chris Curtis, you're going to talk shit about Chris Curtis now, too? He barely lost to Sean Strickland. He outstruck Sean Strickland, lost a split decision robbery to him. Okay. He lost to Marvin Vittori decision. He beat Kelvin Gastelum. He beat Ronaldo Souza, David Branch, Gerald Mearshart.
I'm sorry.
Let's do it.
You're going to hedge your bet on.
Bet.
You're going to hedge your bet on a win against Kevin Gastelum in like 4 years ago.
You're going to hedge your bet on a win against Adam Alandowski? Come on, Dave. Shut up. You're not a lawyer. You're horrible.
I'm going to beat him. I'm going to bet him on his win over GM3 and Abdul Razak and a way better career than Jack fucking Hermanson. Jack Hermanson's on his way out.
Oh, t-shirt bet me. T-shirt bet me then. Do it. Call it. Do it.
Dev, we got this. You got it, man.
Good.
T-shirt bet.
Good. T-shirt bet. There it is, circled. And I'm a 2-1 underdog picking Jack Hermanson. But you know what? I like it. Let's do it. So I'm on Jack Hermanson. You're on Joe smoking a Piper, beating Adam Adamowski. I'm going to do it off the Adam Adamowski win. Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Okay. The puncher's chance fighter. All right. Good. I like it. I can't wait. I like it. Good. I don't care if Dana bought him a house. That was his waste of money. All right. Perfect. Now let's make our it's after midnight here. You have to work in the morning. Let's make our 3-leg parlay.
We're not doing share screen anymore? All right, fine.
You can do a shared screen. I don't give a shit if you want to. You want to look at Joe Piper's Instagram? Go ahead. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I don't want to.
No, I do. Let me see this loser. I was liking him until you started talking all that shit about Jack Hermanson.
Oh, really? Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah.
How do I do this?
I got it. All right. Are you going to share it?
You do it.
All right. Let me see. All right. Joe Piper, I will.
You are the man on the rise. And that was a huge victory. Telling you, man.
Let's see. Joe Piper, Ginger. Oh, there he is with Joe Rogan. Oh, I guess that means he's going to win because Joe Rogan's right there. So what?
Which one you want?
What?
You are a man on the rise.
Was that Brendan Allen? That's a good look, though. Brendan Allen's good. That's a good look. I'm training with people that understand. Yeah, I don't care, Joe Piper. I used to be a fan until Dave started talking shit about Jack Hermanson.
Love it.
Right. Eating protein popcorn, couple. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's playing to the media. Let's see Jack Hermanson real quick. My Manson.
No. We're not fair here. We don't show Jack. Fuck Jack.
Hermanson. Jack the Joker. Hermanson. There he is. Jack the Joker. All right. Ooh, I'm giving one of these T-shirts. Yeah, that's the one I want right there. Signed, a TJD T-shirt signed by Jack Hermanson.
You lose some, you dim some. Really?
I love dim sum. Okay, running the mountains with his dogs, eating some protein bars. Got some training people here. He's in Team Apex MMA. I think that's Frontline Academy. I think that's over in Sweden, right? Yep. Training with some Ahmad Abeldejev or whatever. Ends in V. Interesting. Okay. I mean, you can't really get much off of either one of these guys' Instagrams because it's all, media play now. But yeah, I'm not backing off my pick. I'm going to keep Jack Hermanson. I like it. I think you might be able to pull this off. It's going to be a good fight either way. And I'm not confident. I'm just talking a lot of shit, but yeah, I like Jack Hermanson. I think a lot of people are just, oh, look, there's Bolo Young, one of my favorites. There's me right there. There's my opponent. Hey, breaking his neck. Awesome. Anyway.
What the hell fight was that? What was he showing? Which fight is this?
That's a Bruce Lee movie.
Hermanson versus
right here.
Nicholson.
This one?
Oh my God, this is back in 2017. He's got this on his Instagram recently. It's a fight he had in 2017. He put this on like a few months ago.
So
you're gonna relive your fights you have in 2017? You fucking pussy, Hermanson. You're a joke.
Oh boy, I wish Hermanson come right through the screen and punch you in the face.
You're out.
All right.
You're out, Hermanson. You're gonna relive your old fucking 2017 fights and put them on fucking Instagram? Nah.
I'm gonna relive 2 weeks ago when I was #1 in Tapology. That's what I'm gonna relive.
That's the only thing you got there, buddy. Hang on.
Okay. All right, we'll see. We got a t-shirt bet on it anyway. All right, let's pick our 3-fight parlay that we agree upon. Definitely not that fight. Okay, so can
we all admit a horrible card? Horrible card.
Can we pick our fighters so I can go to bed?
Yes.
We both got Dan Ige -170. We are separate on Ihor Potieria, which is good. We're not taking Gregory Rodriguez. He's -240. That's too steep. Michael Johnson -138. That might be playable. We're different on Vieira Petrosian. Interesting enough, we're both on Trevin Giles at plus money, but I don't want to put that in the parlay.
No.
Same with the Balaji Oki. I don't know enough about this dude. I can't put him in there. I'm not confident. Loma, we don't put girls in, and plus she's -270. That's just too chalky anyway if we wanted to. Devin Clark -222. That might be a play. Jeremiah Wells -180.
I got a -150. It's tasty.
I see Max Griffin. I don't know. I picked Wells, but I can see a path. We got one. Then we have Zach Pauga. I like that -125. I like that one against Bogdan Guskov.
All in.
The other one, Hyder and Fernie. I'm taking Fernie. You're taking Hyder. And Daniel Marcos. He's too chalky. So Zach Pauga at -125. He's in there. Let's do Michael Johnson at -138 and Dan Ige -170. All of them are less than -200. So that's all good. Let's put that into Bet Online and see what that plays out as. Okay, we said Michael Johnson. What's that?
Zach
Pauga, Michael Johnson, and Dan Ige.
Ooh, plus 393. So tasty.
Okay. Dan Ige. Yeah. Who did we say? Oh, Pauga and Michael Johnson. Okay, here we are. Come on. Gotta refresh lines. So what's the say for you? Minus what?
Plus 393. And I've got a boost for $39. So a $100 bet plays off $533.
All right, I got to re-log in. My bad. A what? How much are you betting on it? $100?
$100 pays 533.
No way.
Yeah.
Cage Fury, LFA, NCAA, Power Slap 6, WNO, Octagon. There it is. UFC Vegas 86. Zach Pauga. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? All right, we're gonna maybe you'll have to post yours because I can't seem to be okay now, man. Bear with me, people. I'm sorry. Yeah, wow. Wow, on your hatred of Jack Hermanson, unwarranted hatred of Jack, the veteran Hermanson, is going to take your boy to school, I hope.
Zach minus 125. Dan minus 175 or minus 170. Michael Johnson minus 130. 3-leg parlay plus 393 to return 533, including the boost.
All right, I got it.
533.
I got it now. And here on Bet Online, it is plus 386. What did you say yours was?
I'm a what the fuck am I? Plus 393.
Oh, yours is even better than mine. Okay, copy. I'm gonna put this on the yard. I'm tired of Jeremy Manson walking around like he owns the fucking place. Okay, Zach Poga minus 129. We got Michael Johnson at minus 138. What'd you get, a boost or something?
Yep. I got a $39 boost.
No wonder. No wonder. All right. 3-leg parlay plus what did it say? 80. What was it? 386. Okay, and there it is. There it is. 3-leg parlay plus 386. Zach Pauga, Michael Johnson, Dan Ige. Lock it in, load it. Yep. And then real fight picks. Marcos, Ige, Wells. Yeah, that's playable. But I'm saying this is a good one, like payout, because nobody's a huge chalky favorite. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. You have work tomorrow. I have to drive to Massachusetts and check into the hotel, get ready for the fights, for the regional scene fights. So good luck this weekend for everybody in the chat and you, Dave. Good luck in your main event where you're gonna owe me another t-shirt. I love every time I just say, oh, that's another t-shirt. Chalk it up. You got to give me last week because you gave me an extra t-shirt because you already knew you knew you're gonna lose anyway, so you sent it to me early. So I'll get another one this week from Jack the Joker Hermanson. Joe Pfeiffer. Night,
homies.
All right. Good night, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Out.